to the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. If you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. And what we do, we talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We also have a great conversation in the chat about everything that goes down in the Thailand community. And we also have a 5 point bulletin. The 5 point bulletin tonight, we are talking about um, YouTube Club or YouTube Bar, sorry, YouTube Bar, which I want to open. I mean, not want to open, I should say. A YouTube Bar of an idea which someone else could open. I'm not necessarily I'm going to open it, but if anybody can open, and I'll give you some tips and idea about doing a YouTube Bar. We also got a 5 point, but I see you there. I see you there, Mark. Good to see you tonight. Coming through on the front end. Good to see you. We also have a poll. The poll is: how many business ideas have you in your head? None. Don't forget. Don't want one is 40%. That's quite high. Seven is 31%, and 3 is 9%, and 16% is 1. Yeah, and that's what we do every day. Also, on the bottom right hand corner, we have a super chat button where you could support the live stream on the super chat. We got Hennessy, we got champagne now. If you want to open up a bottle of champagne, we got Jim Beam, and we also got Gucci aftershave because we're smelling good, looking good, and being the best version of ourselves. That's what we promote. That's what we stand by, and that's what our forte is. You know what I'm saying? Also, is traveling. Our forte is always about traveling as well, traveling the world, and single men travel. We're a single man's travel channel, so we promote single men to travel, get out their comfort zone, and travel the world. And don't stay in your comfort zone and come out and explore the world. The world is a big world, and there's a lot of things out there for you can see and to explore. You don't have to be at home being lonely, sad. Be by yourself. You can get out there and enjoy the world. Right. Okay. Good evening, Mark. Coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I see you there. Is London Cabby still here? London Cabby, you still in the building? Or you just passed by? Good to see you there, London Cabby. Good to see you. We're not coming through on the front end, without a doubt. Yeah. When you sent you opened it, how much? The champagne bottle open. Champagne bottle is £100. £100 to open up the bottle of champagne. It's a little new idea, a little new invention. Just just to spice it up a little bit. You know what I mean? $100, $100. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Pumping it through. You know what I mean? Right, yeah. So, like I said, so we're just pumping it through at the moment, just keeping it as positive as we can, and keeping it together. You know what I mean? Keeping it together down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So, yeah, like I said, so this YouTube bar, I want to get it right because I'm not talking about. There is a lot of live streaming bars in Pattaya, and I'm not exactly saying to do a live streaming bar. I'm not exactly saying to do a live streaming bar in that kind of format. There's all different kind of formats you can do a bar in, a live streaming bar. So I'm not exactly saying do a format. When I say a YouTube bar, I'm looking for something like a streamer's bar, like not even a streamer's bar, a YouTube bar, like something where you take the format of YouTube and put it into the bar where other YouTubers can come down and for example, other YouTubers can come into the bar. Imagine it said YouTube bar, and it had every aspect of YouTube which you need as a YouTuber. That is coming down, charging your phone for free, coming down using the Wi-Fi for free. Maybe and give you incentives to come down, like free drinks and new great invented ideas. It helps YouTubers, it helps YouTubers to when they're a YouTuber, and they can use the bar in that kind of way as like a hub. They can use whether they're live streaming around or whether they want to come there or whether they want to stay there for the night. We'll have some ladies as well, but that'll be a separate thing. And what I'd be encouraging, what I want to be encouraging is not so much me live streaming. I'll be encouraging other live streamers to come down, to come down and live stream with their channel. That's what I'll be more directing as other YouTubers coming down and live streaming. There is a lot of YouTubers in Thailand, and there's a lot of YouTubers in Pattaya, and A lot of them could come down and they could, if you, like I said, if you get the right person, you get the right recipe together, and you get the right person who knows everybody, who knows all the YouTubers, and who knows everybody, and they know that they've got the right perks and things for them. I believe that it could be successful. You know what I mean? Okay. Someone says, "Boss, does sexy bar let?" Yes, there. Sexy bar lets people stream there if you want to come and stream in there. But I've seen many people come there and stream. I've seen many people come and stream in Sexy Bar. So big up to Sexy Bar. I have many business ideas I can share. Well, share it then. That's what you do. Share it. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, so that's the format. I must get the format right. I'm not really trying to go down the road of opening a bar and just turning on a live stream. That's not really the format I want to go down. The format I want to go down is more like having a bar where YouTubers and live streamers can come down and maybe make videos and make live streaming and can, be somewhere be like a hub of their home. Somewhere where they can come down and they can, you can think of creative ideas as well, which will entice YouTubers to come. And we're going to go for the 5-point bullet tonight as well about what the ideas I would come up with as well. We could come up with great ideas, innovative ideas, what would entice YouTubers to come to the bar and enjoy the bar. You know what I mean? Laura, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, like I said, if you are being kind of be clever, you can be clever in the chat. But if you are trying to be clever, that's cool. But yeah, on the real, you can stay there being clever. But yeah, on the real, a loyalty card is something as well, a VIP card where they come with their VIP card. And I also got VIP CFI cards already, so we can have CFI VIP cards or something like that, or wherever the club's called, YouTube bar, you come down, you get, discounts on bottles, you get discounts on your final bill, it's just something which is you can intend. So if you do have any great ideas, you can come up with it. You know what I mean? I got some type if you need passport cleaned up. I got some type, some more, some. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Delete comment there, you know what I'm saying? There, the club fillers it, YouTube channel, delete that comment there. You guys just give me hard work to do. I don't know why you even bother. But there you go, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, I'm here on the patrol for cake, okay. Okay, someone's coming being funny again today. We're gonna get ready to clean up. We gotta clean up. I don't keep them things in my channel. Big up to Bob Broke for it, man. VIP card, like you can get points when you buy food or drinks. Yeah, I see that. Will be like VIP card will be good. Will always be good. Will always be good. It will always be It'll always be great to have a VIP card, and then you can I don't know if they just like that. I mean, like points like that or things like that. You can run it with. You know what I mean? I see you there, London Cabby, coming true at the Club Phyllis Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you there, London Cabby, coming true. I'm here, man. I'm here pumping it through, man. I'm giving it all I can, London Cabby. I'm giving it all I can. I'm running on. I woke up this morning. I didn't want to wake up, bro. I don't like it like that, London Cabby. When you wake up and you ever wake up in the morning, you don't want to wake up. You know what I mean? You could sleep the whole day away, but I had to get up and do so much things. I even did a live stream today as well. I woke up today and I was like, man, I didn't want to wake up. I'm saying at first. I could have slept the day away. I had a few things to do. I had to go and do them. And then I was never dreaming of doing a live stream. And I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to be out anyway, I might as well just do a live stream at the same time. You know what I'm saying? The daytime. You can't make it up, man. Running at 100 miles an hour, man. Running at 100 miles an hour. I'm trying my best. You know what I'm saying? So important to getting up early. I'm not an early man because I'm it's true, but the thing is, London Gabby, depends on what kind of man you are. I'm a night. I remember, I'm a night streamer. I'm a night worker. So if you're a night worker, you don't want to be getting up early if you're a night worker. You know what I mean? But I think a bar where you stream from would be very, very well. Well, like I said, we can also stream as well. We could also be streaming there at the same time, as well as other people come down. So the idea is there, so that other people can stream someone could stream there too. I could be streaming, someone could be streaming there too, 24/7 whenever it's open. So that would be two. Plus the format, the whole idea is for other streamers to come down, other YouTubers to come down, and whenever they come, they know that this place is a place for YouTubers, and yeah. So okay. Early bird catches the worm. Okay, okay. What I said was that I never ever said it will fail. I've never ever said that Pattaya. I never ever said that Pattaya live streamers will fail. What I did say was that what I did mean, what I did say was that if you, it's very difficult to make money in a live streaming bar, because the competition was there. Now, what I did say is, if you do want to make money and you want to make a whole bunch of money, you got to come up with incentive, great ideas to make that money. You know what I'm saying? Incentive, great ideas to make that money. There's things you can do to make that money, and you can do, and you can make that money. I see you there, newcomer, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you. I wonder how you found my channel. How did you find my channel? Tell me how you found this channel. Thanks for spreading love. We spread love over here. It's good to see you tonight. Tell me how you found this channel today. That'd be nice. I was wondering why no bars were live streaming, but I forgot it was holiday in Thailand. Yeah, yeah, it goes like that. Boss, forgot about watch business and a busy pants business to go all this YouTube bar. Look, let me tell you something about me, and it's the same thing about Tree Time. Let me tell you something about me. And I think it should be you too. The same thing I put in the same thing I put in the poll. How many business ideas do you have in your head right now? It don't mean because you got these business ideas you just forget about it. I don't forget about anything. You know what I'm saying? But you got to come up with creative business ideas. Everybody should have at least 3 creative business ideas in their head right now. Whether it comes to fruition or not is another story. But you got to have something in your head. If you're an entrepreneur, not everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to have a business. But if you're an entrepreneur, that's what I should put it. If you're an entrepreneur, you should have at least 3 business ideas in your head flowing through. And business ideas should be flowing for you. You're supposed to wake up in the morning and figure out how way I can make some more money or some great ideas. That's what the ingenious comes out in you. So, it's not, I'm never going to forget what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing, but I'm just saying, what I'm saying? Today is just an idea of, someone could take this idea today and run with it and make the bar themselves. You know what I'm saying? I got no control over that in Qatar. Next month you could see a YouTube bar there, and you see people coming down for a YouTube bar, and what I mean? They're making money off just one idea, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I'm necessarily going to do it, but I'm saying I think it will be successful. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Someone came up with an idea of the bar called the bar Stream, which is a great idea. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. 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 Fair enough. Okay. I'm the only one. Okay. Okay. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Pumping it through. Yes, I see you there, Death Row, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. I see you there. I see you there. Good evening. Good evening to you. Okay. Yeah, we're still on the peace treaty side of the game. So let's keep it peaceful. Okay. You and I met in Kiev. Told mine and my friends how you travel. Okay, we met in Kiev. Okay. Okay. Right. Well, I won't even remember that, but that is nice of you. I think I did. I can't remember if I can see your face enough, but I think. All right, we met in Kiev. Brilliant, man. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Nice to see you today in Ukraine. You told my friends how you travel. Oh, very nice to see you. And it was good that you passing by today. I think you came through from the Facebook side of the game. Then you came from the Facebook, and you came over here from Facebook. That's what I think. That's why I got a little bit confused. But it's very nice to see you tonight, and you can get involved with the chat, and you can join in with the chat. It's good to see you tonight. Okay, yes, sir. I see you bought an air fryer. Yeah, I did buy a double air fryer. It's healthier. It's better. I use it a lot more. I don't even use the oven no more because the oven has got the oven's it's old oven I've got there, and it burns up a lot of energy to keep going. So I use the air fryer all the way now. I did finally get an air fryer. I mean, I didn't have. I said I was going to get one, but I wanted to get a double one. So I got a double one. I wanted to get a Ninja or one of them ones, but I got one something like that. It was about I don't know, it was 100 and something pound, but you know what I mean. No, I checked already. I checked if she was a troll. I checked if it was a troll on the cafe before I even spoke to her. That's one. You know me, I'm paranoid, bro. You know I'm paranoid. If a lady came through like that, the first thing I'm going to do is check her channel. Check the channel, you know what I'm saying? And because I would, 100% you would think it was a troll. But I check the channel and I see it's got videos on the channel, or it's got something on the channel. It's got so I mean, it's if he's got nothing on the channel, that's a troll. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, and you could tell by the way she speaks, London Gabby Way is not a troll. A troll's coming in straight off trying to be funny or trying to be a troll comment. You could just tell. There's two things you could tell about troll. They're going to come in and trying to be funny. They're going to be coming and trying, and they're not coming in with no hearts and saying, they're not coming in with no hearts and saying thumbs up. That's not troll. Troll don't use hearts. You know what I'm saying? That's a woman. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a good one to look out for. I looked because I saw it and I checked it before I got it there. I see the old man coming during the peace treaty side of the game. We're still on the peace treaty side of the game. I think it's going good. I'm working on it, trying my best at keeping it peaceful. Yes, we definitely are on a peace treaty side of the game. Okay, boss, put the biggest super chat tonight live stream on tomorrow's ticker. The biggest super chatter from tonight. Okay. Boss, put the biggest super chatter from tonight's live stream on tomorrow's click ticker. Well, I want to see, I want to see, I want to see, I want to see, I want to see that one, bro. You know what I mean? See, this is a troll. This is a troll. You know what I mean? This is a troll, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even have to check that one. I know that one's a troll. So there you go. Okay, Judy came true 2 times. He's came true. He's come true 2 times. So if he wants to, he's done it already. A few people try to cheat this peace treaty, and Studi's going to channel 2 times. He can't run away from it. He signed it double times. So what I'm saying, what I mean. Johnny Savigabin tried to bust that one. I said, you're in already. Once you sign in, once you made a comment in my chat, you're already the peace treaty is over. You know what I'm saying? So he's late to the party on that one. You know what I mean? I see you there, Dixie Normus pumping it true. We definitely not. We definitely are pumping it true. Dixie Normus down the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I don't know where you got that R from today though. But there you go. You know what I'm saying? What are you laughing at? I'm laughing. I can't remember what I was laughing. I'm laughing at you, I think. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, so signatures are strong tonight at the club. I wish they were. Old man's coming from a long time, from last week. They were one of the first ones. I think one of the first ones was Capio. Him. I think some of the first ones were I can't remember who the first ones were. Some of them. I think it was one of them came true first. Then it just came dropping down for dominoes after that. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We need some peace around here. Yeah, the biggest donor. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, yeah. So London Cabby, like I was saying to you, I woke up today and I was feeling it, man. Fuck me, man. damn, man, I tell you, man, the race is not for the swift, it's for those who can endure it. You know what I'm saying? This shit got to work out because I tell you what, yeah, I tell you. Anyway, we're going to talk about that later. I tell you who hasn't joined the Peace Treaty. We're on the Peace Treaty side of the game. That's the Peace Treaty side of the game. We've still got Tuna Guna, Patrick Daniel, 80s Andy, Dan the Media, FBI guy, Pumboy Ferran, Honey Cole, Banksy, Sharpie, Brian Flowers. So that's who hasn't joined the Peace Treaty yet. You know what I mean? Baron, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, brother. Coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Good to see you. We got one of the legends in the building, two legends in the building. London Cabby, the legend. Baron, the legend. You know what I mean? Baron's wobbling on me. I'm gonna wind him up. I'm gonna wind him up by the end of the night. You're wobbling, Baron. You're wobbling. You're losing the plot. You're losing the plot. Oh dear. But special show is I don't know about all that, bro. I don't get involved, bro. I'm not really getting involved, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm off the streets, man. I'm just trying to keep peace. I can't be with it. I'm too old now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it clean, go under the radar. I'm trying my best to do the best I can do. I can't be wobbling. Baron's wobbling. Baron's wobbling. Oh dear, man, guys, we're gonna pick this one up. So we got tonight. We're at the Club Villas Inc. YouTube channel tonight, and we've been pumping it through every day, 9 o'clock UK time. Let me take this down for now. That's the Peace Treaty side of the game. We pump it through every day at 9 o'clock UK time. On the bottom right, if you don't know what we do, we talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation in the chat. On the bottom right, we have a super chat button where we've got the Gucci aftershave, the Hennessy, the champagne, if you want to open up champagne, Jim Beam, smelling good, looking good, and being the best version of ourselves. Tonight, we're talking about YouTube bar. Now, I'm not talking about a streamer's bar, but a live streaming bar. Let me make that clear. I'm not talking about someone just opening up a YouTube and then put live streaming on it, because as we know, there's many of them. I'm talking about a concept where it's a YouTube bar, and we have YouTubers who come down, and every time they come to Thailand, these loads of people in Thailand, they know when they can come to this bar. They probably got a loyalty card. They can get a free drink, or they can get free this. They can get free charge their phone. They can free barrel bank, whatever it is. You know what I mean? They charge their phone. You can do this. A few incentives, and we're going to go through tonight how I would market it, because I'm a marketing man. If you don't know, I'm a promoter. I run a Club Fillers Inc. promotional company, and I promote clubs and bars and all these kind of places. And what I do, I take them from ground zero, dissect it, break it down, and make it successful. And I've done it many, many times. That's what I do. So if you do have any questions about this bar or anything else, you can put it in the chat and we can talk about it. And if you have any questions about your life or anything you want to talk about, put it in the chat. And we're gonna go into talking about in a few minutes. We're gonna go into talking about talking about this YouTube bar, and try not to give away too much gems. My man Billy Blue coming true. I thought you would turn up. Good to see you there, Billy Blue. Where the hell? Good to see you there, Billy Blue. Big up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you are the main man. I don't want to put the pressure on you, but you are the man for this YouTube bar. You are the number one connection for this YouTube bar. If I did the YouTube bar and I had you on board, it would just work like a dream, because this is about connections. This is about having someone on board who's to give you your flowers, to put you on board with someone who's neutral in this game, who's friendly with everybody. And that's what we need. We need somebody who's friendly with everybody, and we can make the YouTube bar work. Put the word out on the street, and I think, like I said, Charlie's the definite number one candidate for that one. But we're going to chop it up tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up tonight. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a long time, bro. Long time. I thought you was traveling somewhere else. You're going to pop up one day and then be, pop up one day. So good to see you, man. Bumping through. And at the club, boss, if you had a small bar in Pattaya or Bangkok, it would be a license to print money. Thanks for that, London Caddy. I'm glad that you're so. I'm glad you're so confident in me, bro. I'm glad. I'm glad you're so confident. You got more confidence than me, bro. I can tell you. You got a lot more confidence than me, bro. I can tell you that because I am confident. Don't know much about running a bar, but sounds fun. Yeah, right. So no, now look what it is, right? With that guy, and that's very true. So what I was thinking is like, just guys, listen. Today is just don't take this too serious. It's not like I'm gonna do it or I'm planning to do it or anything like that. But I'm just talking hypothetically speaking, something which we put it up in the air for the fun of it. So for example, so say like I did all the bar thing and got it all together and running the bar and I was running the bar and everything else. But what I was saying is the concept. The concept is what's important. Because what I told you guys before, there's 5,000 odd bars and clubs in Pattaya. You got to make something yours different to everybody else. Now, what the concept I'm trying to come up with is something which is like call it like a streamers bar, where streamers and streamers can come down and YouTubers can come down. Just call it, say we call it stream. Say we call the bar stream. You understand? And streamers could come down and they have a home to be in Pattaya with. A home for streamers, and we do catering, and I'm showing you how I would market it. I'm going to go for the 5 point bullet and how I would market it to be successful. You know what I mean? And when I was saying that you on board, I mean that you would be able to bring all the streamers together to say, look, I'm here. This is what we're at. This is where I'm. And if even if you had a stake in it, 25% or something, you say this is where I'm at. This is what I'm promoting. And a lot of people would come down because they would want. Because I said you're a neutral kind of guy. A lot of streamers, a lot of YouTubers would come down. Where if it was me, I'm a bit too controversial. I mean, if he was to do it by myself, I'm a bit too controversial. I know my lane. I think bar fines could do it, I suppose. I could name a few people who could probably do it. Who's neutral? Someone who's neutral, where everybody would come to the bar. In everywhere in the world, from Korean guys to this one to that one. You know about the stream bar. You know about the stream bar. You know about the YouTube bar. Where you can go down and you can get this. You can charge your phone. You can do this. You can, every aspect of YouTube. That's the idea. That's the idea. That's the idea. Hmm. Okay. 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 Having the biggest donor on the ticket for 24 hours is just a good idea. Okay, no, not for me. I think you make more money from live streaming than from a bar receipts. I think you make more money from the live stream than from the bar receipts. Okay, okay, okay. 24-hour live streaming bar, 24/7. I don't know. I don't know if that would work. That's a lot of pressure there, bro. It's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure there. 24-hour live streaming, but I think you could build up to that. I think you could build up to that. I think you'll have to. I think that's a lot of pressure, and I don't think you could do that anyway. To be honest, yeah, you can't because you got to close at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I think the bar's going to close at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So, okay, okay. Let's see. Um, mm. 24/7. That's very very good idea. I guess streamers would be booked their slots. Okay, but like I said, I would want streamers to even stream all together, come down together. So, like for example, it would be like it's basically the streamers bar is like the streamers house. It's just like the streamer's house. That's the idea. If you know about the streamer's house, just like the streamer's house, but in a bar. That's all it is. It's the same sort of concept I'm trying to go for. But it'll be more businessman than Tom. Tom is more entertainer, solo act. I mean, but Tom is very business minded. You think business. Tom knows what he's doing. Tom knows what he's doing. He might be a little bit animated and fun and entertaining, but he knows exactly what he's doing. He ain't a stupid bloke. Trust me. You know what I mean? Okay, not going to happen unless Cabo finances it for you. That's not true. Big up to Cabo, but that's not actually true. Having a bar is not that expensive. 3 a.m. till 3 a.m., 12 hours a day. Yes, yeah, that's what you could do. Definitely. That's what you can do. You can do that because you could do three in the afternoon to 3 o'clock in the morning. Definitely. And that's what now you know what I'm saying. Now I'm getting at 100%, 100. Okay, okay. Could rig up. Could rig up different cameras. Yes, having control panels. Yeah, flip between cameras, live stream. Yes. I mean, and if I think a few people do watch NDI TV. I think I can always get that wrong. NBTVI. They do that kind of format where they're switching towards cameras and everything else. So they're very good at it. They got some great equipment. So you get someone like that to hook it all up for you, where you can flip between cameras, and we'll have our own personal live stream there as well, which is flipping between cameras, and then also we have other people coming down and streaming. And what I'm trying to do is get people to come down and stream from the bar. And what they do when they stream from the bar as well, they can buy lady drinks as well from the stream. Because how I would generate the money is from not only from my stream, I'd get it from their stream too. You know what I mean? So I would entice them to give them free stuff and entice them to do that. But I want them to. On the other hand, I'll be getting my lady drinks and I'll be getting this and I'll be getting it on the back end. So sometimes you gotta give to get a lot. You gotta put 10 pence in like a fruit machine to get a pound back. You know. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Brian, I think okay. Got boss, you got this. You got this without a doubt, without a doubt. One CCTV camera, two closed-up cameras. People can interact. But there you go. See, this is ingenious ideas. This is this is what you need. You need innovative ideas to come up with. This is what you need. That's why you need everybody to come together with great ideas because everybody's got great ideas together, and everybody to come together with great ideas and you push it together. Because this is the kind of idea you need to reinvent the game. It can't be just like a normal bar you just open up. It's got to be reinvented the game. You understand? Innovation is innovate or die. And the world is moving so fast right now that, boy, if you're not innovating, boy, I tell you, you're going to be left behind like that, especially in business. You'll be out of business, outsourced out of business. So, you definitely have to try and think the game, bro. It ain't no joke. You know what I mean? That could happen. That probably will happen. That probably is happening. You can sign the peace treaty first. You know what I mean? All YouTubers and live streamers welcome, free to do their wishes. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what now we're getting somewhere. You get the idea of what I'm trying to say. This will work, man. I'm telling you. This will work. This will work. People tell me all the time, man, you open a bar, it will work. You open a bar, you will work. I said I'm not going to open a bar unless I come up with a concept which is going to be different to everybody else's concept. Because I'm just going to do. I watch everything Pattaya. I don't know if you like watch it. I just see all these bars open. I think, okay, all nice, you've done it, all good, but it's the same thing. You're doing the same thing as the guy next door to you, and the one was beside you. You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing with the one next door to you. Did. I mean, you're just squeezed between two, and then the one in front of you, you're doing exactly the same thing too. It's like that, damn man. I mean, don't. I mean, it's like, man, boy, I don't know how these people survive, but yeah, consultation back room, consultation back room, consultation. Some, are you going? Okay. Mm. Yeah, yeah, I'm a bit rough today, man. No biggie. But bossy, some great ideas here about you have to gain, they have to make the business move. Yeah, but okay. Don't worry about that. We just, you know what I mean? It'll be okay. It doesn't have to be Pattaya though. Could be another city. I agree. You know why I put Pattaya? Because I agree. It could be Philippines. It could be Vietnam. The thing about it is Pattaya is because Pattaya's got so much streamers and YouTubers. That's what it is. Or it could be, or it could be Bangkok. But Pattaya's got so much streamers. Billy Blue. It's got so much streamers. That boy, that definitely got to be the hub. You know what I mean? That got to be the one where, you know what I mean? Where, that's got to be one of the ones who's got the most streamers and YouTubers around. And if you're trying to cater for YouTubers, I think that spot would be good. Yeah, some great ideas though. Some great ideas. Some great ideas. Some most definitely great ideas. You know what I mean? Okay. Uh, okay. Say someone says, if you have any questions, put it in the chat. You forgot the thing all the YouTubers struggle to get on, and yeah, well, that's what I said. YouTube, how can you going to get all of them in one same bar? Well, that's why I said to you, it's like this. No, I don't think it's that YouTubers don't really get on. I mean, look, it's like this. Look, we're on a peace treaty side of the game, but it depends on who brings. It depends on who they're with. Because I'll give you an example. When Cheap Charlie opens up a stream, there isn't streamers are no one's fighting with each other in Charlie's stream. It's just cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody's cool, and I see everybody. I see everybody in the stream, including me. You know what I mean? So it takes somebody who's neutral to make it. To make it a peace treaty. You know what I mean? Mm. Okay, you gotta go. Okay. TikTokers and Instagram. Welcome to yeah. Then you're going to an influencer bar. You're going into an influencer bar because you got to remember can't forget the TikTokers. You can't forget Instagrammers. You got to remember you got a wild range of people out there. TikTok is nearly bigger than YouTube right now. You know what I mean? So you got to you can't forget them too. You got a wide audience for that too. Instagram people too. So then now you're going into a different realm where you're not going into streaming. Now, if you call it stream, you know what I mean, then that would be different to YouTube bar because then it's not narrowing it down to only YouTubers. Now you're narrowing it down to anybody who streams or anybody, or anybody who's an influence or influencer, influence bar or whatever it is, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? All these kind of things, you know what I mean? Okay. And Twitch too. Because you see Twitch. There's more Twitch YouTubers than than even live streamers. You know what I'm saying? It's Twitch too. So there again, you can't rule out. You can't just be a YouTuber because remember you got to diversify your audience. You know what I mean? Okay. You know. Yeah. You know what I mean. I'm an IG influencer. I have 58 followers. Well, that's 58 followers more than you can. That's good. That's 58 followers. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. There you go. Could be popular with young backpackers without a doubt, crowd, because social media, Koh Sam Road, Bangkok, great for this bar. Also, not uptight about cameras or know that. You see, so the thing is, right, when I'm thinking about bringing out this thing and calling it influence bar, wherever it is, I'm thinking now you could have one in different locations, as what he said. You could have one in Pattaya and one in Bangkok too, Koh Sam Road. You know what I mean? You got to start with one, but now you can get one. You can start playing around with it, and then you can start franchising out. To 32 different places, or like Vietnam and Cambodia, and and then come up with a concept. It depends on, but you got to market and find out how many YouTubers and people are around in that kind of place. Bangkok would do it. Pattaya, I know, would do it. You got to find where there's a lot of YouTubers and people around because Um, you are catering to a certain audience. I see you there, Steph Trevor. I'll do a TikTok now. So I got a TikTok channel too. I'm on TikTok. I'm on every platform. I do everything. You know what I mean? I did watch. I didn't watch Ricky Drama today. I did watch a little bit, but I didn't watch all of it. I was watching a little bit. I was out and about, very busy today. Okay, get together and open a bar. I predict it will be big and have many customers. 100%, no doubt, no doubt. Well, I said that daytime. I said that before. I said that before because that's what network marketing is about. That's what I said to you at the beginning of the stream. I said it's going to be someone who's neutral and someone who everybody likes. Because for me alone, if you someone who's controversial like me, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Because people might just not come because they just don't like me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They're just that one factor alone. You know what I mean? This is what marketing and things are all about. It's about rubbing shoulders with the right people. Rich people don't only get rich because of rich people get rich because they say it's not what you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You understand? It's who you know who can give you that connect. They get that connect and they rub shoulders. They go parties. When they're going parties and they're going out and they're going all these events. They're network marketing. That's all they are. They're just networking. You know what I mean? To rub shoulders with that billionaire was going to give them that, give them that big deal. You know what I mean? For do this. They network marketing. That's all they're doing. So, that's why it's extremely important to your circle is extremely important. That's why I don't hang out with a bunch of losers, because I know that you ain't gonna get me nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You know, steady, steady, boss, steady. Okay, okay, okay. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah, I suppose that's bullying right now. This comment, this has to go because this is bullying. Yeah, Baron got rid of him. That's bullying right now. that is harassment right now. So unfortunately, that gotta go. That's harassment right now. Yeah, I'm saying you gotta be careful. Anyway, okay, you haven't brought. Okay, okay, right. Young Packers want to explore the world, not YouTube, not. Oh, that's rubbish. Backpackers love YouTube. This guy said, the bar with a sanctuary for people who like cameras, exactly. Social media influencer. Now I'm trying to say, you get what I'm trying to say. That's all I was trying to say, because it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard for me to try and get it out to what people. This is what I was trying to say, guys. This is what I was trying to say. I know sometimes I express myself in a funny kind of way, but that's all I was trying to say. A bar that is, is like a sanctuary for people who like cameras, or people who like social media, influencers, anybody can come down. So now, thinking about it like that, you maybe got to call it something different. I got to call it not a YouTube bar, like a stream or something, where they can network with others exactly and get across platforms and get connect with, feel free, comfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Because that's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. So, okay. A lot of travel vloggers ain't comfortable filming in public, so they feel better. Yeah, they would feel a lot better if they feel like there's a home there. They can come down and say, "Oh, I know that's a streamers bar, which Cheap Charlie is a part of." And we go and we promote. We tell them, "Come down to our streamers bar, man. Go, you can stream from there. You get this, you get these incentives, you get that." It's really, really good ideas, man. Really good ideas. I mean, I think in some ways it's needed. To be honest with you, I think there's a demand for it. I think there's needed. I think there's a demand for it. So yeah. Righty ho. Righty ho. You know what I mean? Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Righty ho. There you go. Get that. Right, let's keep it going down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Right, guys, so let's get into the 5-point bullet and how I would market it. Great ideas, Charlie. Now we're on the same type of page and everybody knows what I'm talking about. Let me give you some ideas what I thought of in the daytime today. We're going to do the 5-point bullet until you lot can keep talking, keep coming up with the great ideas. Lovers trap vloggers ain't yeah, exactly. So you can keep coming up with the great ideas, and we're going to be chopping it up. I'm going to be going for the 5-point bullet tonight down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. 71 in the chat. Big up to 71 in the chat. Let's keep pumping it through like this. Yeah. Yeah. So Billy Blue, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. I think Kosaran would be even better than Bank Pattaya. I think it would even be better than Pattaya because you know them backpackers and them guys. They love YouTube. They love the concept of it. So it'd even be better. Kosaran Road would probably even be better than even Pattaya. I work with big live streamers. I would network with big live streamers to make this work. This is one of the ideas I would come up with. Big live streamers will make it work. People who live stream, people who YouTube, and people who live streaming in every kind of platform now. Now my mind is more wide open because I was thinking on the YouTube, but now I'm thinking, rightfully so. In this day and age, you got to start thinking about every platform. So any kind of streamer, any kind of YouTuber, any kind of influencer, anybody who's doing something who's got, trying to make an event. So big streamers, big YouTubers, big Instagram people, TikTok, anybody, and now you've got to change it to influencer bar. Influencer bar, what I mean? Influencer bar, what I mean? We ain't come up with the name yet, but you know what I mean? That's Vietnam's Custom Road Party Street, yeah, without a doubt. Most of the people, plenty pitching or woke, okay? Custom Road is a term of a lot more, okay. Bouvin Street, Saigon. The Bouvin Street, Saigon. That one there would take time. That one there would take time because you got to remember you got a lot of regulars, but for people who YouTube and people who influencers and people who another one. I mean that would be kind of that would be. I wouldn't rule it out, but I think it would be more difficult there than Kossam Road and Pattaya. I personally think. I personally think that one would be a little bit more harder. Mm. I think it would be a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but did you miss the point? Did you miss the point? What's more? Are we missing the point here? Are you still not missing the point? You got to get with the program. We stay on point, guys. Stay on point. You know what I mean? Charlie made a good statement. Right. There you go. There ain't nothing to do with no old mongering. Ain't nothing to do with mongering at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stay on point. Stay on point. Okay. Okay. Nothing beats Pattaya in this matter period. Like I said, I would put my money on Kosan Road or Pattaya, and Charlie has a good point with them because the backpacker guys they well into them kind of things. They well into them kind of things. So I don't know. I'd put my one on one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Okay. 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 Already got clout, without a doubt. I got clout in Pattaya. I definitely got clout down there. If I got clout anywhere, I got clout down there. I built that clout up. Right. Okay. I'll give big incentives. I'll give big incentives to live streamers, YouTubers to visit my bar, influencers, all them guys, TikTok guys, wherever they were. I'll give big incentives to them. Really, really big incentives to them. I don't know what I would come up with. Like I said, maybe a loyalty card, which you can get a free beer every night for 30 days, or a free drink, or a free something every night, or a great incentive for them to come down. Something which I don't know. I'd have to sit down and think of some great incentive for them because you have to entice them to come. You have to say, boy, gives you the competitive advantage in business. Because one thing I do know, if you're in a place like Pattaya, or if you're even in a place like Kasam Road, the competition is deadly. So you're gonna have that competitive advantage where they don't want to go to everybody else's bar except yours. And how do you get that? You got to build incentives, or gives them that incentive to say, okay, well, boy, you know what? I was gonna go to this bar, but boy, you know what? This streamer's bar's got a better deal, and I'm gonna take this bill. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take this bill. I don't know about that one, flip for profits, but there you go. One free per tower per night. Something which could something which could entice them to come. You have to sit down and think of some ideas. What could entice them to come. Okay. Mm, okay. Righty ho. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. But do you think the bar could work on Walking Street, Pattaya, or too expensive to open a bar there? It could work on Walking Street, Pattaya, 100%. But the easiest one. It will be more expensive, but it would be easy. It's easier on Walking Street. The only thing is that you need investors. That's where the investors come in now. Because there is cheap places right there. Right about now, there's cheap places to get down there, mate. I mean, they ain't open. They haven't had it open for fucking for about nearly 2 years. There's some places down there going for all cheap. I remember in the height of the C19, there was places going for like 20 grand for the month, and that's just ridiculous on Walking Street. 20 grand, there were spots. You know what I mean? 7-Elevens was closed down and things like that. You know what I mean? So even Walking Street would be a good idea. Would be. You remember my clout is on Walking Street. It would work on Walking Street. Walking Street was the hub. So definitely. If you the only thing about Walking Street, as you said, is the expense. It'll be cheaper in Soy Macau, Soy Pothole, one of them things. So it's just where the expense comes in. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Mm. Thai security is good enough. There'll be back alleys of Walking Street that have, which you could have a lot cheaper. Yeah, and that's another thing. If you go off Walking Street, there's loads of spots around there where you can get cheaper rents and cheaper places. But you don't have to necessarily have to be on Walking Street. It could be just off the Walking Street where people can come to, and you can promote on Walking Street just to come off there. There's loads of spots around there right about now. Anyway, there's loads of spots was closed down, and any of them go-go's, any of them bars, there's loads of them around there. Loads all around where Windmill is and all them things there. There's loads of places what's available right now because it's been a bad situation. You know what I mean? Let's keep it going. I reckon this whole project will cost about 20. You could do it with about 20 grand, 20, 30 grand. 30 grand you can do it. Back alleys, off over Walking Street, yeah. All off Walking Street. Definitely. See, in my bar, I would play non-copyrighted music in my bar. That's what I would play. Because one thing, somebody did point that out to me today that, well, you say you're going to put your live streamers and they're not going to like the music. And that's correct. So we play non-copyrighted music. There's some good non-copyrighted music out there. You know what I mean? And it's still good music, but it's non-copyrighted. That's something I would come up with. You know? Okay. Okay. Is Thai security good, boss? Oh yeah. You're gonna have to have a Thai security. You can't have no other security but Thai. You're not gonna get no other security but Thai, bro. And they cornered the market. There's about London Cabinet is about like there's little mafias who own the security places. There's about seven, I'm not about 5 or 6 of them groups who own the security places, and you're gonna have to pick one of them to work for you. You don't let no one else do security in Pattaya, bro. You're not gonna because you're not gonna get a work permit for security in Pattaya. You're gonna need Thai, and that's one thing I'm not seeing is foreign security. I mean, you could have a guy who's taking tickets and all that, taking tickets at the door. That's cool, but I've never seen a foreign security in Pattaya. Never. Maybe there is one, but I've never seen that. You're gonna need to get one of them, mate. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, as you said, is what you said there. Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm not interested, bro. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Not interested at all. I don't need to. I don't need to. Uh, I'm not interested. It's the answer to your question. How about you and Charlie? hand out some flyers on Walking Street, increase the groundswell to get the project popping. Yeah, you're trying to be funny, but I would be out on Walking Street doing that. You're trying to be funny, but I would because I know the aspects of business. And I tell you something, some of them guys will surround them around. If they did go outside on the street and start, and they need to start doing that right now. Some of these bars to keep alive, and some of these clubs and bars, they need to go out there and start handing out some damn flyers because it's shit's hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I want to do that. The one and only, the legend, the man like Keith Jenkins coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. Salute, man. Good to see you tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And guys, if you don't know, on Saturday, Keith Jenkins is going to be doing a live stream. He's going to make it scheduled. He said he's going to do a live stream, so we'll see if he comes up with it. But hopefully we do a live stream, and we're going to try and raid his channel as well on Saturday. So we're looking forward to that. Keith Jenkins, raiding Keith Jenkins on Saturday. Keith Jenkins has been a great supporter of the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And, he's always been a good supporter, without a doubt. So salute to Keith Jenkins. And good to see you tonight, Keith Jenkins, coming through. They were screaming your name yesterday, looking for you, mate. Yesterday, I don't think he was on the live. I don't think he was here. You passed by it and you went. When you came at the end of the night, they were screaming your name. They were coming from all left, right, and center, screaming Keith Jenkins, Keith Jenkins. They were driving me crazy. Like, goddamn, they were looking for cake, like it ain't no tomorrow, mate. Everybody looking cake, bro. You know? Good to see you there, Keith Jenkins. Right, let's keep it going down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I'll have a YouTube meetup every month. So every month I'd have a YouTube meetup. Meetup in every month, because that would be a great meetup every month. All the YouTubers come and have a meetup, and that would be good. And we could even do it every week. You could even do it every week. I mean, even though you do the bar for every day, but have a grand meetup, a massive grand meetup where everybody meets up, everybody networks. Same thing Charlie said. Everybody's meeting up, everybody's networking, everybody's rubbing from each other. We could live stream all at the same time. Everybody turns on their live stream. That would be incredible, man. That would be incredible. That would be incredible, and that would definitely work out really good. You know what I mean? Where everybody's just networking and the bar, okay, yeah, like what he said here, like a bar there. You know what I mean? It would be a sanctuary for people to like cameras, social media, could network with others, get across the platforms, shout out to them and content, and feel comfortable. You understand? Everybody come together. I think this is needed. Yeah, I think this is needed anyway. You know what I mean? Just Keith knows Cheap Charlie. I don't know if Cheap Keith knows Cheap Charlie. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think he does. I don't think Keith Jenkins knows Cheap Charlie. You can get to know him. I don't think he knows him, but we can get to know him. Okay. There you go. Right. Let's go to number one at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, we're talking about a streamer's bar and everything what comes down with it. Let me just get this right down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Number one at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I would advertise my bar in places for everybody to come and learn to become a YouTuber. It's the same thing what Charlie said before. I came up with these things in the daytime, but I would advertise my bar as a place for even people who are not YouTubers, people who are not even YouTubers, and because there's a lot of people who want to be a YouTuber. They want to be YouTubers, but someone who they can come down and learn the aspects of YouTube. They can come and rub shoulders with people which are YouTubers, and you can, that's inviting more people. Say if whoever wants to come down and learn about YouTube, you want to study the aspects, we'll teach you. We'll teach you the aspects you can learn from more people. You can rub shoulders with YouTubers which are there. You can learn to become a YouTuber yourself. You can take a free, you can not a free, you can take a, you can take a consultation. You know what I mean? I'll do consultations, paid consultations, and you can do YouTube consultations as well. And it could be a place where people can learn to because there's thousands of people who want to become YouTubers, but they just ain't got that. They need that incentive and that push to become a YouTuber. So that would be good. Sexy Bar was the first YouTube. Why were they so successful? Why you first YouTubers? Why they were so successful? Um, okay. Sexy Bar. 60 Bar was the first welcome YouTubers. Why they were so successful? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it was the that's true. I mean, it's always controversial with this one because you don't want to admit, so I won't I won't go into it. We'll just leave it like that. It's like this, right? It's like this. Look, like I did say to you already, it's like someone who's got the power and someone who's got the heat and someone who's got the heat. It's like if somebody, when you are a YouTuber, you're an influencer, you got a lot of heat around you. And if you give someone that heat, like I said, you get some people they take the heat and they throw it in the bin or they do stupid stuff. You get some people who get that heat and then they just run with it. I'll give you an example, Sheep Charlie. When Ayamara was in India, there was a lady who was with him. I don't know if you saw the video. The lady who was with him was working with him. Well, she was a YouTuber. And before she was a YouTuber, if you look down her channel, she had like 200, 300, 150 views, 50 views, 70 views, but she'd been going for like 2 years. 50 views, 30 views, 100 views, 60 views. Oh, goddamn. She met Ayamara, and her first video she met, bang, that was 47,000 subscribers, 47,000 views. And then it went up from there, 7,000 views because she met Ayamara, just because she met Ayamara. And then, bang, she met that right person, bang. And now her channel, and the thing is, her channel was only, I think her channel was at like, I think it was about 4,500 subscribers at the time. But now she's at 15,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So Ayamara gave her that heat, and now she's, I can put the YouTube channel in there if you don't know what it is, but she it was it's definitely it was a crazy. It's crazy how see when you have the heat, and what I do believe is that you gave Sexy Bar the heat. Yes, I know that they went live 12 hours a day and they did what they had to do to make it successful. But you gave them the heat and they took it and they run with it. They ran with it all the way to the bank. You know what I mean? Which is the right thing to do. But I know you won't admit it, but he was a very, very, very a big influence on him working. It's the same with this lady. Ayamara was a big influence to make this lady pop. Now she's just popping. She's flying. She's flying. And it's just crazy to see that. Looking at her channel and thinking, damn, bro. I mean, you just met Ayamara and then that's it. It's like, oh, damn, you can't make this stuff up. But that's the way it is in YouTube, That's why people are that's why YouTubers are very funny about who they meet and who they're moving with, because you can just give somebody the heat. I mean, you can give people the heat, man. You know what I mean? The next minute they're popping, man. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, it's like some people will share, some people won't. Some people ain't sharing nothing with no one. Especially if you're a small YouTuber, people don't want to meet you. People don't interested in meeting small YouTubers. See, like before when I used to hide my subs, a YouTuber would meet because they don't know how much subs I got. But when you're showing your subs, they're like, this guy's got what, 2,000 subs? Oh, okay. And not knowing that I still got a live stream in heat, but it's just the way it is out here. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I've lost it. If I lost it, if I found it. Okay, I'm gonna keep going anyway. But I can't believe I am channel. But I'll just put it in the chat who I'm talking about. You guys can subscribe to her as well. It's an Indian lady. And there it is. There she is. Right. Right. She's at 15,000 subscribers already. So that guy, Ayamara just popped her, man. Just unbelievable. Monthly bill, gas too. Yeah, unbelievable. All right. So I can put it in the chat. Yeah, this lady here, that's her channel. Yeah, okay. Salute to Keith Jenkins, without a doubt. I need to get out more. Salute. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, without a doubt. Yeah, get out. But you know what, Keith Jenkins, just keep popping the videos you're doing. They're good videos, bro. You don't need to, when it comes to your videos, just keep doing what you're doing. Do the same. They're really good. People like them. Up front, personal, real, talking about your life. Just keep doing it, man. Just keep doing a number of them. Just add them up. Add them up. Add them up. Talk about different topics, different things. You could do. You could build your channel by just being real with people. Just up front. People like them kind of things. So it's all good, man. You don't necessarily have to, be, pumping around. Someone said champagne's getting warm. That's funny. Someone wants to open up a bottle of champagne. There you go, £100. Open up a bottle of champagne. Uh, open up a bottle of champagne. I mean, we're going into it. Right, okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember when he met up with I remember when Charlie met up with she's good, salute. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's good, man. She's good, man. And she was a small YouTuber. Bang, she met up with Ayamara. Bang, just popped it just like that. Because people got the heat, and people can give people the heat. You know what I mean? That's why you got to rub shoulders with the right people, Keith Jenkins, in order to get the heat. Especially if you want to be a YouTuber, or you want to be a live streamer, or you want to be an influencer. You just got to move with the right people. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And Keith Jenkins, if you don't know, and I will tell you now, um, okay. Ace was bigger than that. He had 20,000. We worked really hard during the pandemic. His channel has done really well. If you don't know Keith Jenkins, this guy called Billy Blue, when I first started, I was modding on his channel. I was just a mod on his channel. I was a simple mod. And to be honest with you, Keith Jenkins, I was quite happy just being a mod on his channel. You know what I'm saying? I say there's nothing wrong with being a YouTuber, but I was quite happy just being a mod on his channel. And, I was doing other businesses at that time. But I decided when the C19 came down, I decided to be a YouTuber and become a live streamer. And he gave me a lot of his clout. He gave me a lot of his clout. He passed a lot of his viewers. He's rated my channel 101 times. And made me have a good live streaming channel. And that's what we're going to do for you. We're going to raid your channel. And Charlie, if you don't know Keith Jenkins, get to know Keith Jenkins, subscribe to his channel. I'll put his channel up here as well so everybody can subscribe. Saturday, he wants to do live streaming. He wants to get into the live streaming game. Right now, he's doing videos. I'll put his channel up anyway. If someone else don't know, and you lot can subscribe to his channel, and you can we're going to try and raid his channel on Saturday. And spread some love. That's what it's about, spreading love. It's not about spreading hate. It's about spreading love, man. You know what I mean? Spreading love and forget the hate. It's not always about money. It's about spreading some love, you know what I mean? And getting out there, you know what I mean? So, that's what it's about, network marketing. Money will always come, but boy, money's important, but boy, sometimes you just got to just rub shoulders with the right people. Oh, that's how I put that wrong. I should have just said Keith Jenkins first. Otherwise, you don't know what that is. Keith Jenkins. Yeah, come on, B. Get together. Keith Jenkins channel. Subscribe. There you go. And then put that like that, and then do that like that. That's better. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Right. Okay. Righty-ho. 66 in the chat. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Okay. Okay, you know what I mean? Okay. That's a very stupid way of thinking about it, isn't it? That's not very true, bro. It's not actually quite true. That's not actually quite true. This guy, I don't know, with blobber. I don't know what this guy's on about. Well, you got to. If that was true, then that means that there's nothing new. Everything's been done before. So that means if you were the same people was Uber and people was WhatsApp, and these guys, these Airbnb, they would you said, oh, if there was needed for a messenger, they would have been done already and been successful. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, you know. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Well, you see, you got your right to your opinion, but I know it's gonna work. Okay. Right, yo. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Boss is on the way to the top. Invest while you can. Fair enough. Okay, so that is the 5 point bulletin tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's get into talking about tonight's live stream, and everybody's got a right to their own opinion. A bar full of YouTubers asking for super chats, and no one else makes money. How? A bar full of YouTubers. A bar. Okay. Okay. You got questions? So I'll answer. I will answer you lots of questions. Let me answer the question in a minute. Let me just do this and I'll answer your question. That's the 5 point bullet tonight, the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Tonight, let's get into talking about everything and anything what goes down in the Thailand community. Who's going to open the till at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel? Let's get that going on. Let's keep it pumping through. Barry the boss is right here. Cheap Charlie's here. Keep Jengi's here. London Cabby's here. Baron's in the building. You know what I mean? I'm winding him up. Let's keep going down at the Club Fillers Inc.
Check it out, yo. Feel the rhythm on the bass bar. Man, I feel the rhythm on the bass bar. Hip and the drum and come the wrong one. Yes, me. Pump it up, pump it up. Bite all my stress.
Just answer one question at a time. How would a bar make money? Most bars in Pattaya are from, okay, like I said. So someone asked another question about the bars full of YouTubers asking for super chats. No one else makes money. How? I mean, I just only have to ask Charlie how much was his bill when he went to Sexy Bar? How much was his bill when he went to Sexy Bar? Was it 15,000? Was it 17,000 for his bill when Charlie himself just one YouTuber was there and his bill was 15, 20,000? You know, I mean that just answers that question. Yes, sir. Mhm. Also, a few ladies cannot film without permission, so please can. What are you doing? Okay. Come on, bro. Get with the program, Roger, before I time you out because that's just being so silly now. Come on. That's being so silly. I mean, you gotta talk some sense. Don't talk nonsense, bro. You know what I mean? Don't talk nonsense, please. Okay, YouTubers pay for a permit to use the bar. No. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I'm trying to entice them to come down. Okay, I'll tell you how I make my money. I'll tell you how I make it. See, so you guys are a bit confused. I mean, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I'll talk to you since you're a lot confused. Look. The concept is, as what Charlie said, so the YouTubers feel comfortable to come down and live stream and do YouTube and do things like that. We're also going to be selling drinks. We're also going to have nice ladies. We're also going to have, the same kind of concept of having a bar. But when we're going to be pushing people to be open up their live stream. Now, when YouTubers open their live stream, if you know most YouTubers open their live stream, people which are outskirts and there's millions of people around the world watching them, they like to buy drinks for the ladies off the live streaming. So if you've got 4, 5, 6, or five different streamers streaming at the same time in your bar, you probably make 100,000 bucks like that, just like that. You know what I mean? That night, you probably make 100,000 bucks that night. and there you go. You pop it from there. You could have one stream that comes, and you can make your money. How much money did Barfies make at the time when he was doing all these streaming stuff? Thousands, if not, hundreds of thousands. So you entice more people to come down, and the more people come down, well, you just got to do it. You have got a bar, and you got the same concept of a bar, but you got to in Pattaya as well. As I said, people ask me, will I open a bar? I say no, because there's so much competition. People doing exactly the same thing, and I don't see no incentive ideas, which is going to make me feel like, God damn, I mean, that's a great idea. Now, I believe this is an incentive idea, which is a revolutionary idea, what can work. You understand? And because I believe the bar scene needs to be revolutionized. It needs to be innovated. You know what I mean? Because it's the same concept we've been doing from 50 years now. So if you do come up with a new idea, and somebody will come up with a new idea, just like that in Pattaya, and bang, when it works, you see people catching on. Things are changing right now. People are changing from their bar and they're doing other things now. You ever see other bars like Blow? That's a good invention. They're not doing streamers with the girls no more. It's not even no girls no more. People don't even want to open up bars now no more in Pattaya and Bangkok and Koh Samui. They don't even want to open up a bar. They're like, forget the bar. Let's open up a blow shop. And they're making thousands. You understand? And that's not even no women there. There's no women there. You know what I'm saying? So things are getting revolutionized. Things are changing up, and that's probably one of the reasons why, one of the reasons why, I don't know exactly why Thailand made that thing illegal, but that's probably one of the reasons where you can get rid of all the bars and make everybody have a blow bar. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come up with great ideas. Love to go to Thailand, no doubt, man, no doubt, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. You're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go, Keith Jenkins. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go Thailand. We're gonna go Philippines. Yeah, we're gonna go Vietnam. We're gonna go. We're gonna go Brazil. You're gonna love Brazil, man. Brazil's off the chain, bro. Brazil's off the chain, bro. Brazil's got the most beautiful women in the world, bro. In the world, no doubt, bro. Brazil's off the chain. It's a magical country, incredible. Great food, great beaches. Oh, it's crazy, man. Thailand, you're gonna love it. You're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, there's lots of things to do. Just stick around and do your thing. You know what I mean? Okay, okay. You know what I mean? Dale Cooper's just off point again. Some people just off point, innit? You know what I'm saying? Some people just off point. You know what I mean? But there you go. That's the way it is on this YouTube game. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, let me keep going. Like I said, let me get that guy a timeout for foolishness. Right, for being rude, you get a ban anyway. That's what you get. You get a ban for that. There you go. Some people just live on the ban list. You know what I mean? Some people just live on the ban list. But yeah, like I said, you know what I mean? Yeah, so, there's some great ideas, man. Some great things, you know what I mean? There's some great things and some great ideas to come up with, you know what I mean? You can do with. And when it comes to live streaming and doing YouTube and doing these kind of things, you like I said, opening a bar, anybody can have a bar, but the point is this. As what I said to you before, I believe that the bars scene needs to be it needs to be everything. You can't keep doing the same things all over and over again. And you know how much people are still opening up in bars? They're still opening up bars. Probably this month there'll probably be like 50 bars open in Pattaya alone. 50 bars or 30 bars. More bars, more bars, more bars. And I do get it. The reason why they open up a bar, because it's easy to open up a bar. You can give these, four guys can come together with $5,000 and you can open a bar $1,000,000 if you know what you're doing. $1,000,000 you can open up a bar easy. You know what I'm saying? You could do it, a couple $1,000,000. Everybody put $10,000 in. We ain't got $10,000. Put $10,000 in, bang, you got a bar. Two of you put $20,000 in, you got a bar, you got a club. And I understand that things are always turning over, and everybody has a right to their dream. And one thing I know about Pattaya is that you can live your dream. You can live your dream. It's not hard to live your dream. It's not hard. So if you dream, it's hard to live your dream in the UK. It's hard to live your dream in the Western world. If you're talking about opening up a club down in the West End of London, it ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. Even though I know my friend, My friend who I grew up with, he used to live with me in my mom's house. We used to sleep on the floor together. You know, we used to sleep on the floor together. We went for the trenches together. He was broke together. We used to eat food together. He's got he's got a club in the West End now. With another white guy, and he's probably worth 10. He's worth about £10 million now. You know what I mean? But you got to be realistic. You know what I mean? 10 grand only. Wow. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you both put 10 grand together, I mean, like I said, give Jenkins look to open a bar in Pattaya. Look, you're looking about £1 million up. £1 million up. That's what you're looking at. So, if you want to do it basic as hell, and you got a Thai girl, see, look, if you give a Thai girl £1 million and said do it, they can do it. A Thai woman can do it. A Thai man can do it. You know what I'm saying? You give a foreigner, obviously, and you're going to want things that Thai people don't want. They could push together £1 million bar easy. A foreigner, he's not going to want to do that because he wants fancy things and fancy pool tables and fancy this. And obviously your prices go up. You pay for what you get in this world. But but yeah, like I said, so if you both two guys could put 10 grand together, and you could have a bar, so you could have your dream easy. So that's why there's so many people open up so much bars in Pattaya. That's why it keeps opening up, keep bars, clubs. Not to say it's going to work, not to say it's going to work out, not to say it's going to be successful, but they just got their dream. And I'm not here to tell you not to break your heart about your dream. If your dream is to open up a restaurant, you can do that in Pattaya. The one thing about Thailand and Pattaya, the door is wide open for anybody to do anything for small money. Anybody, just for small money. You know what I mean? Where you work all your life, and you work all your life. Everybody has a dream, Keith Jenkins. Everybody has a dream. But some people go to their grave and never fulfill them dreams because it's just not going to happen in the UK. It's so expensive. But in Thailand, you can fulfill your dream for small money. And some people have worked all their life and they gathered up a whole bunch of money. And they're like, well, hey, God damn, I mean, I can get a whole bar myself for 20 grand, for £1 million, for 25 grand. 25 grand, I can get a whole bar myself. That's peanuts. Come, let's do it. Bang. It doesn't matter if it's successful or not. It's my bar. I got it. I got a bar now. I got a bar in Thailand. Bang. So, you got to remember that. So, okay. What happened to a customer is, okay, your bar would last a long, yeah, it wouldn't. Okay, okay. Mm. Yeah. If somebody's drinking and stinking in a bar, do you throw them out? I mean, bloody hell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't want people who's drinking and stinking in a bar, do you? You want somebody who's good in a bar. So, there you go. Mm. Okay. Okay. Someone says, where will you get the money for the bar? Where will you get the money for the bar? I mean, as I said to you already, as what I said to you already, Monkey House, like I said to you already. Like I said to you already, if somebody wants a bar in Pattaya, you could be in the Western world and work for 1 year. You could work for 2 years. Okay, 2 years of your life and gather up bloody 30 grand. 30 grand in money and go and have your dream in Pattaya. You can do that. If you're focused and you know what you're doing. Some people could do it in a year. Some people can do it with less. So that's why the reason why there's so much bars and so much clubs in Pattaya and so much people can do things and make it happen. You know what I mean? And you can make it happen out there. But you gotta understand that it's a journey, and it's a journey that it's a journey. It's in Pattaya. But what I'm trying to say to you is that you have to come up with new inventions. You have to reinvent yourself. This is why the blow bar is blowing out of control all over Thailand because people open up the bar or the blow bar and people are making money. They're like, oh shit. And anything they jump in, anything which makes money in Pattaya, they like that. And they copy everything. They just copy everything. So they're like, man, oh shit, this guy making all this bag of money. He's not even using no girls. He's not doing nothing. He's not doing no. He's just got this and it's legal. But I'm opening my bar, my blow. But they copy. They gonna copy all over the bazaar. They're opening all over Thailand right now, all up and down Thailand. Anywhere, any nook and cranny you're gonna find. It's on every corner in some places and everything else. It's because somebody made money from it. So the next person used to make money. So you know, maybe it's a way of reinventing the bar scene. You know what I mean? So non copyright is that just music or something pre-recorded? Okay, okay, okay. Uh, uh, Boss, don't you realize your personality would make your Pattaya bar successful? Yeah, the thing is like this. The thing is like this. Look, even though I got a great personality, and even if I got a lot of clout down in Pattaya, and you know that, in Thailand I got a lot of clout. That's just without a doubt. But the thing about it is like this: you can't. Things are changing very, very fast down in Thailand right now. Things are moving quick. Quick. Where people are making where you think, man, and you got to keep up to date. And I'm keeping up to date, fingertip up to date. I keep up to date with everything. I see the way the changes are going. So you got to move with the times. You know what I'm saying? You got to move with what's going on because things are, things are just moving quickly, and things are getting. So when I say that, even my clout, you can't just rely on your clout. You've got to come up with some great ideas what can work out. You know what I mean? At about £1,000 something. I can tell you reasons why a YouTube bar will not be successful. They improved it. But YouTube, I mean, like I said to you already, I mean, no, they're trying to be funny, Steph's traveling, but no one's done a YouTube bar yet. No one's done this concept of tonight. No one's done a YouTube bar yet. So if you really still didn't get it about tonight, if you still don't get it about what I said earlier, then I mean you need to pay a bit more attention. Because I never ever said I'm going to open up a bar like Sexy Bar or someone else has got a bar, Streamers Bar. I didn't say it like that. It's a different kind of concept. It's a different kind of concept. Got to think about the concept, what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? I'm doing it with a whole different, you know what I mean? It's a whole different concept. It's a whole different concept. And the truth of the matter is like this. This is what I've been talking about for the last half an hour. I said, even though I've got clout, I don't still think that if I just open the bar, it would work. I think, the competition is deadly. There's people down there who's got clout just like me. And, they got clout just like me. And, they got more clout than me, some of them. They got more knowledge, clout. They got more experience than me. You know what I'm saying? And they're still struggling. It's a struggle down in Pattaya, bro, to open a club, a bar, or anything. It's a struggle. And right now, there's a drinking competition war where who can have the cheapest drinks. There's people selling drinks for 39 baht. 39 baht for a beer. Because they want to get their heads through the doors. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. I don't even think that will work. You know what I'm saying? If somebody just don't want to go to your club, they're just not going to go. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a place you go where, what I mean, they're not going to make no profit out of that. I mean, that's just clear giving the beer to the person to sit on the seat. They might get a lady drink out of it, but you know, uh, you know, okay, you know what I mean. I mean, as I said, he might have did it in a like I said, look. At the end of the day, it's like this. Look, I can't sit down and think about somebody else's somebody else's lane. I know my clout, my thing, my ideas, my ingenious ways it will work. It will be successful. I would never sit there and say, "Oh, that guy did it, so it's not going to be successful for me." That's just a crazy way of thinking. A crazy way of thinking because he's not you, and he might not have had the ideas and push it together like I did it. You know what I'm saying? He might not have had Jeep Charlie on his side. That's probably why he failed. You know what I'm saying? He might not have had, people who can push it all together on his side. So, it's hard to say that. That's cool. Cool there. Yeah, that's correct. And that's correct. I get it. Bars only pay 25 baht for a beer wholesale. Even sell it for 39, they make a profit. They don't make a profit because you gotta pay electric, you gotta pay bills, you gotta pay this, you gotta pay that, you gotta pay. Bloody hell, man! I mean, come on, man. How ridiculous is that? But the thing is, yes, I do get it, and I do get it. Every kind of business is cheap, Charlie. Every business. Even a YouTuber, Cheap Charlie, you know that. You start your YouTube channel now and you start traveling the world, you're gonna, some people who has never been around, they're gonna lose. For example, say Keith Jenkins opened up a YouTube channel now, and started live streaming around the world. He's gonna have to run at a loss for a little while. He's gonna run at a loss for a little while. You know what I mean? He's gonna, because boy, your expenses are gonna be, and your revenue is gonna be another thing. So every kind of business you got to run at a loss. But it's just a bidding war right now for beers, and it's just getting ridiculous, man. It's so ridiculous. It's like, boy, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? Okay. If everybody's operating at a loss, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a. Man, you love beer. You love beer, Keith Jenkins. So do I. I love Hennessy. I love Hennessy. You know what I mean? If everybody's operating at a loss, maybe it's not a profitable field. No, it's not that. It's not that everybody's looking at a loss. Really, it's cheap, Charlie. There's too much competition. There's too much deadly competition down in Pattaya, and the concept is off. Like I say, for example, close down all the bars. Make it 10 bars tomorrow in Pattaya. You'll be making bathing money. You'll be bathing money. But there isn't. There's 5,000 bars and clubs in Pattaya. You could drink everywhere. And with that kind of competition, I mean, you get gobbled up and swallowed up. No matter how great your bar is, no matter how much money you put into the clubs. There's loads of clubs just opening up now. And then bars, look, if you go on Everything Pattaya, every week, he's got another bar open, another bar open, another bar open. Like, God damn. And I don't see anything special. I just see they do it up a little bit. And then they think because they do it up all fancy and everything, so, yeah, this is going to work. It's another bar open. And it's another, and I see them and I say, okay, a minute, you got the same thing you do is the same thing the person's doing next to you. It's the same thing the person's doing beside of you. And it's the same person who's doing in front of you. So what's going to be so different to what you do? But like I did say to you, it's not even just that. People open up bars for 101 reasons. They 100, but the concept of a bar can work. It can make money. You just gotta revolutionize the game. Okay, a club is very, very hard to work in. It's very, very difficult to have a club in Pattaya. Extremely difficult. The reason why it's extremely difficult because the set of people's mind are set to go a monopoly of a few places. That is iBar, 808, Flex Club, Candy Shop, these kind of things. Maybe Mixed Club. Even Mixed Club is suffering now because the road changes. Now, I call these people sharks, and I'm not in the way that they're sharks in the way shark, but the sharks in the game, the big sharks in the game, and these guys got millions and millions of pounds to play with, to hold on because they were lasting for 2 years and they're still around. You understand? You're coming in again to open up a club to try and make a club work against all these kind of people. Bro, you try and change the mindset of people. And I know what these clubs in Tree Town, I wish them the best, like Warehouse and Bling, I wish them the best. But the chances of them failing is about 70% chance of them going to fail. 70% chance it's going to fail. It's not going to work. And I know they spent a heck of a lot of money down there, but unfortunately, it doesn't matter how much money you spent down there, mate. Unfortunately, you got to know exactly how this game is working. The game is very, very difficult. And anybody who thinks that they can change the minds of Thai girls or even foreigners to change their mind from not going to iBar to go to your bar, boy, you better have gold given away free there. You better have balloons with gold in it. You know what I'm saying? Drop it down. You better have balloons with golds coming through there for them to stop going through. Because them girls, they live in iBar. They live it. They believe it. Their friends are abroad because of iBar. Their friends have got gold, houses, jewelry. They've come up in the world because of iBar, because they went to iBar and they met a European guy and they took him all out of a misery. A family's got a big house, all because of iBar. And he met this. Where did I meet this guy? In iBar. You try and change the girl's mindset to come out of that boy. Try and change that. Yeah, I wish you the best of luck, man. You know what I'm saying? You're in for a hard road. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Ah, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Okay, 5,000 is a bit much. Maybe a little bit over. No, it is not. There is 5,000. There is 5,000 bars and clubs in Pattaya. There's not a little over 1,000. It's 5,000, my man. 5,000. You better get with it. You better do your research before you step to the boss. Flex Club and 8 Club is mostly foreigners go there, right? Yeah, it's mostly foreigners. Flex Club is for Black Americans. It's a Black American club, and that's where all the thick girls go. All the thick girls, you know, he's cornered the market for thick girls. So if you're kind of a thickish kind of girl, and he knows what and he sells Hennessy and champagne and drinks and all the things what you know the Black American guys like. He's there and he's cornered the market in that kind of way. He's an after party kind of thing. I know the guy personally. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. I know him personally. I was speaking to him just before the C19, and he was actually gonna. I was trying to get him to sponsor my channel, you know, to put features. He said, like I put B George or I put my name there. I was gonna put Flex Club there for him to sponsor it, and maybe get an advert where to say go to Flex Club every night in between my live streams. I put the proposition to him, but yeah, it's very difficult to get a deal in Pattaya when you're there. It's much more difficult to get it when you're not there. You know what I'm saying? I put that to him, you know, I'll advert and I'll tell everybody to come down to Pattaya every night, Flex Club every night, and we can do an advert as well, an advert in front of my stream. But he didn't go for it. He didn't go for it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, sometimes it's like this in life. You know, you could have a greatest idea and a greatest plan, and sometimes some people just miss some. You know, they miss it, and no matter how rich they are, some people are rich, but they just miss some, and they keep going, they keep pumping through. But when you and that rich person in the same in line with each other, that's when the blessings and all the great things happen to you. You know, if you look at someone like Alicia Keys, she got turned down by about 2 companies before she got signed. And then this big company said, I couldn't believe that I turned down a person like Alicia Keys. You know, Jay-Z got turned down by 4 different record companies, and he's the biggest rapper in the world. You miss some along the way. You know what I'm saying? You're going to miss some. And that's the way it is in life. You know, there you go. You know, there you go. Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. You had your day. You had your day. You had your time. There you go. You had your time. There you go. Okay. Take to get. Well, most of my CFI team is let's see. Most of my CFI team. Let's see what that avatar was like. Yeah. Most of my CFI team is most of my CFI team is there on Facebook, ready to go, and I can get it together. You know what I mean? Okay, get the hottest women, the richest man will crawl all over them. It's not as simple as that, to be honest with you. It's really not as simple as that. I wish it was as simple as that in Pattaya, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's just not. It's not as simple as that. The legend is in the building. Jay Smith coming through at the club, fellas. In good to see you there, Jay Smith, the legend. You know what I mean? Good to see you coming through at the club, fellas, in YouTube channel. To light. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you there, Jay Smith. You know what I mean? You know. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not as simple as that because there's hot women everywhere in Pattaya. There's hot women everywhere in Pattaya, everywhere. So you could just say you open up a bar and you got hot women and rich men. Try and find the rich men and try and find the hot girls are easy to get, But trying to find a rich man to come to your bar is another story. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's easy to get the rock girls. You can go on an agency. I could pile up bloody 20 girls in your club, make it look wonderful in your bar. But boy, you got to find them heads, that head who's going to pay for it. You know? So, you got to understand that, Barry. Enough talk about a bunker bar up for sale in Nana Plaza. Bunker bar is up for sale. New plaza. Let's do it. Big up Jay Smith coming through the club, fellas. The legend. You know what I'm saying? The legend's in the building. The legend's in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Jay Smith always wanted to do a bar with me. And, he wants to pump it through. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good, Jay Smith. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Salute. Salute. Let's make it happen. The legends. The legends. You know what I mean? Someone said Donald train going. Okay. Not many girls there anymore. Only fans look like here ones. There's loads of girls. Okay, let's be real. Do you really think? I mean, Steph Traveler, don't put your limitations on me, bro. Please. Don't put your limitations on me. One thing you got to understand about me, Steph Traveler, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a likable guy, and I'm a hustler. If you put them three combinations together, you know what you get? You get combinations like this where people say things like this. You have people like Keith Jenkins in your chat. You have Billy Blue in your chat. You have a man like Jay Smith who comes through and says, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. You don't think that this could happen? You don't think that could happen? That's the same thing. What happened to me when I went to, and I know I'm not trying to be funny with you, but it's the same thing to, I want you to understand something. When you're an entrepreneur and you are a hustler and you're going through your thing, when I went to Pattaya, I'll give you a story. When I went to Pattaya, I went there in a hope of opening a nightclub. Now, I didn't go there and think, well, this is never going to happen. I had some money. I had some money because I saved some money and I saved some money and I held it down. I got a $4,000 room and I did my thing and what I said to myself is that I want to touch every single owner on Walking Street until I find that person who's going to give me that, who's going to believe in what my dream, and then I'm going to get this nightclub. I'm going to do it. I went down there with a concept like that. Now, if I have a slight bit of negativity or a slight bit of doubt in my mind, and you know what the concept of this is? The only person who'll stop you from being successful is yourself, because you don't believe in yourself enough. Now, I went down there and with the hopes of, listen, I did it in the right way. It wasn't just loose ball and say, well, I got no money and I'm just going to just loose ball and go. I went down there and I network marketed and I rubbed shoulders with the greatest of the greatest people, and I worked my ass off and showed them that I'm working. I'm hungry. I'm hungry to be a winner. And I found that millionaire who believed in me, and we opened up a nightclub. How did that happen? Do you think that can't happen again? There's millions of people over there who will invest in you, but then you got to show them that you're 100% dead serious and positive and believe in yourself, bro. Believe in yourself. Don't be a doubter, bro. Don't doubt yourself. The only person who's stopping you from being successful is yourself, bro. Nobody else. Trust me. Nobody else. Mm-hmm. County dancers, Chang Bear ladies, without a doubt, without a doubt. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I let you carry on being funny, Steph Traveler, but you know what I mean? This guy is 56. He should be the leader of the community. I'm not even going to talk about you because you're going to make my energy flow off, but you should be the leader of the community. But because of your stupidity, the way you think, you become last in the community just because of the way you think. I mean, you're not mature enough to have a mature conversation to say, okay, bro, you know what? I know I'm trying to be funny, but I mean, the point is this, you know what? You're talking some facts. Just sometimes it's good to have a real conversation around real people. You're in a room full of guys right now, big guys, massive, big superchargers, big guys who's in this game, and you're just making a fool of yourself. You not even come up with a conversation to say, you know what, B, what you said there is true, and get involved with the chat and rub shoulders with people like Keith Jenkins and Jay Smith and get involved in it and say, yeah, man. And then finally, if you had any half a brain, they would say, oh, this guy's kind of cool. Has he got a channel? Yeah, let's go over to his channel. But you just ain't got that mindset. So unfortunately, I can't help you. I'm sorry, I can't help you, bro. You help yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rub shoulders and think the way like I said, Bill Gates said there's no difference between me and you. The only difference is that we think different. You understand? We think different. That's the only thing about it. You understand? You become what you think about. If you think about it all day long, that's what you're going to become. You become what you think about. If you want to be successful, you can have anything in this world like anybody else, but you got to work hard to it. You got to be focused. You got to be dedication. The most important thing, you got to think it. You got to breathe it into reality. You got to do these things. Sit down, talk about it, think about it, come rub shoulders, talk about. Look how much great things we came up with today. Look at the conclusion we came up with today. It was great. It's wonderful. Jay Smith came in and said, "Let's do it." Bang. You don't think that can happen? There's loads of angel investors out there who want to invest in you right now. But then you got to show them that you are serious. You can't be joking around. You got to tell them that you're serious, man. So anyway, that's your talk. You know what I mean? Let's keep it going. You know what I mean? What's the real? What's the realistics of what you're talking about? There's no realistic. There's no realistic. The realistic is in your brain, bro. The realistic is in your brain. I never ever sat there and said I'm going to be a billionaire next week. That's unrealistic. If I say I'm going to open a club and it's going to make me 100, 500 million pounds, that's unrealistic. I never ever said I'm going to make any kind of money. I just said I'm going to get the club open. Getting the club open is the easy part. Having a club, having a go-go, anybody could have that in the chat. Anybody could work for 4 or 5 years in the Western world, get their money together and open a club in Pattaya. Anybody. I could work as a bloody postman tomorrow, as a bloody, as a UPS driver and make that money and put it together and come and open up a club in Pattaya. Because it's 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, 20 grand. I mean, come on, bro. We're not talking about, you talk about being realistic. If it was unreal, if I was saying 20 million, then I'd say, yeah, well, you're being unrealistic. But 20 grand, is 20 grand unrealistic for you? 30 grand is unrealistic for you? Is that 40 grand unrealistic for you? If it is, then oh, no doubt. Every single one of us can be successful. But it's all up to you how you think about it and how you perceive it. You can't, because you can be your own worst enemy, You can be your own worst one in a way where you think to yourself, man, you know what, boy, I'm here now, man. People want to laugh at me. Yeah, Barry, man, I'm sitting in this room and this is how it's going to be, guys. I'm in a 1-bedroom flat and I'm up north and this is the way it's going to be. I used to have a lot of money. You can think your way into poverty. Your mind is like this. Your mind is like a big dirt. You got a tractor with a big dirt on it. The big dirt on it, and you can run it into the ground if you want to, or you can run it into success if you want to. It's all up to you, man. It's all up to you, but it starts up here. It starts mentally. And it also, there's other aspects of getting rich. It's not just mentally, because a lot of rich people get rich, but they don't get rich because they're smart. Some of the most dumbest people are smart, rich out there and got loads of money. Why? Because they rub shoulders with the right kind of people who bring them in and make them rich themselves and make them successful. All right, so let's keep it going. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. You had enough to Steph Traveller. Let's get a timeout for Steph Traveller. So you're trying to be funny. You're trying to talk about my mods now. You got to be funny. All right, okay. You know what I mean? Right, anyway. Right, so there you go. Let's keep it pumping. Okay. You know what I mean? Right, anyway, we're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You can save up 20 grand. Yeah, of course. You know you can. If you're focused, you can save up some money. People can. People can. And if you're a hustler and you're a worker, and I'm saying a hustler, I would say if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a 9-to-5 worker, it doesn't matter what you are. And there's some guys which are ultra rich, where they'll laugh at that 20 grand. They make that in a month. I know guys in the city make that in 1 month. 20 grand in a month, bro. They laugh at 20 grand. I know lots of guys who make a lot of money, and the thing about me, that's the way it is, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, there you go. Well, there you're talking now. You see Jay Smith. You see why I say I rub shoulders with the right people because we had this conversation way before, and that's what I said in the beginning of the stream. You see why I say I only move with certain people because I want to see the way you're thinking, and that's what I said in the beginning of the stream because you're thinking the same way I'm thinking. Obviously, you see what I'm trying to say. Why you got to move with the right kind of people because they're gonna think the way you're thinking, and that's where the blessings fly. But you got to be careful of people who just, who trying to sabotage your dream because they don't have no dream. You got to be careful. Okay. Appreciate that, Jack. I don't want to be a manager of any type. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you either. But like I said, I wouldn't even want him to be a manager. What I would want him to do is get a 25% cut, not even want to be there, or even get a 20% cut, not be there. That's what I would do with him, Jay Smith. 20% cut, not even be there. 10% cut, not be there. 5% cut, not even be there. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what Billy Blue would go for. He'll go for that. I'm saying, I don't have to be there. Or I'm just getting a cut. Okay. Yeah, just bring your influence. You know what I'm saying? So that's a bit better. You know what I mean? Fun for the YouTube, yeah. Mm, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, so there you go. What do you mean you can't make? What are you talking about? Someone says you can't make not by YouTube. Oh, come on, bro, come on, bro, come on, bro, come on, bro. I mean, it would have been. I mean, it would have been better if you did say not by live streaming, but even that, come on, bro, come on, don't be silly. If there was people out there would drop one video and make 20 grand, I know there's YouTubers out there make one video and make 20 grand, and just one video. You know what I'm saying? So get with the program. Mm. Okay, okay. Yeah, so like I said, in all these kind of aspects of life, you gotta, you gotta, like I said, this it's not even this is not even a dream I'm talking about today. This to me is like A B C D E F G. This is like simple thing. This is not even, this is not even complicated to me. If I said I was opening up a nightclub, or I said I was opening up a casino, and I was opening up this with famous people coming through like Las Vegas, then I'd say, well, boy, you know what? Now you're dreaming, Barry. You understand? But this is not even. This is not even. This is so A B C D EFG to me. This is just like, it's so easy. That's why I don't even open up a bar because it's so easy. I mean, I see that point. I don't see no. I see where the outcome is. I suppose it depends on him. Okay. Uh, Not starting YouTube. So that might be different. Well, that might be different. And then that might be different. Maybe if you're a starting YouTuber, yeah, why not? Yeah, you might not. So there you go. Okay, yeah, 20 grand. You know what I mean? uh, yeah, I mean, full time work and part time, you can do it. Of course, you can, and without a doubt. Couple of jobs, full time job, couple of jobs, couple of things on the side. You could do it. Any normal. There's lots of money out there, man, to be made. There is lots of money out there to be made. But the thing is, right? You've got to be disciplined to make money. You've got to be disciplined. Charlie is great if you were a sexy bar for Christmas. Yeah, I don't know if Charlie's going to come, but yeah, there's lots of money out there, TJ. You know that there's lots of money out there, but a lot of people just don't believe in themselves, and they don't believe they can do it, and they've got a discipline to do it. Or some people just giving up on life. There is some people who just give up on life. I mean, they just think, oh, man, this is how it's going to be, and this is the way it is, and it's not going to change. So there is some losers out there. I'm not going to lie to you. There's some people you just no hope for them. It's just like, God damn, bro. I mean, and I just hate being around them. It's like, God damn, brother. I mean, because it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're 50 or you're this age or you're 30 or you're young. You've always got a great chance. It's never too late to make money. It's never too late to be successful. It's never too late to be like that. You know what I mean? Unlimited time over time. Yeah, it's never too late to be successful because, and KFC proved that. Colonel Sanders proved that. You know what I'm saying? 65 years old and he became successful. You could come up with great ideas. You can, when if you think about people like things like Uber and things like Uber and WhatsApp and things like that. Well, Uber was created in 2009. just after the 2008 crash. You would have thought, man, well, you're opening a business in a crash. He opened it in a crash, and reinvented the whole of the cabin industry. To this day, they're trying to fight it. You know what I mean? WhatsApp opened, their business, and they create things. So there you go. Mm. You see, this guy's gonna attack now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, let him stay there. Someone else deal with Steph. He's angry now. He's angry now. See what I'm saying? You're a child, Steph. That's why you can't be number one live streamer in the genre. I'm not going to deal with you, man. Let someone else deal with you. We're on a peace treaty, so you're angry now. You understand? We're in a room full of guys, and this guy's the oldest one out the whole of the community, and he's acting like a child. You act like Ben. You understand? But there you go. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I'll leave it up to the mods because I'm on a peace treaty side of the game. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, we're having a great conversation tonight. We're having a great conversation tonight, and we're coming up with some great guys in the chat. And I like this. I love this kind of thing where we have some great, I have some great conversations with some great guys. And we come up with some good, reasonable things. I mean, we can talk sensible, and I get knowledge out of the channel. I get knowledge out of these things. Like tonight, I was just thinking when I woke up today, and I was thinking about streamers bar, and I was thinking YouTube bar. So I thought about today. I thought YouTube bar, but since I came on this stream now, and I spoke to Charlie, and he started talking about, well, what about the Instagram? What about TikTok? What about these other people? What about all these other people, which even Facebook guys? And I'm thinking to myself, well, yeah, that's true. It don't have to be a YouTube. You don't have to section it down to a YouTube bar. It could be an influencer bar. You see what I'm saying? Now I've got another gem there for myself. I'm thinking, God damn, yeah, it's true, because TikTok is big now as well. So it could be just somebody for influencers to come down and crack. And I'm thinking to myself, God damn, bro, how comes I didn't think of that today? How comes I didn't think of that? How comes I just thought about YouTube? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, so it takes people to come together and have conversations like this to try and come up with the ideas, And someone else came, I said to myself, I wanted to call it YouTuber in Pattaya, and then someone said you should call it Stream. I think it's a great name, Stream. Just call it Stream. You know what I mean? So it takes like that. You know what I mean? There you go. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. This channel is for alphas, not for. Okay, there you go. So Okay. All right, there you go. So there you go. All right. Let's take a commercial break because it's kind of getting kind of crazy, and I don't want to start timing everybody out. You see, the mods get on my back for timing everybody out, but right now I just want to time out about 5 people. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to be funny, but I get on my back for it. My patience is I'm trying to be on a peace tree, but sometimes it's hard, guys. It's hard. I tell you, I ain't got the patience for it. Really. Let's keep. You got to go. You got to in life. You got to cater to what people are, and you got to cater to where people are. And then Pattaya's got a lot of streamers. So you don't open up a place where for example, SKP. I can't open up. I can't open a Caribbean shop anywhere in the world. You can't. It doesn't work. It only works in black places. So if I open up a Caribbean shop in Thailand, it wouldn't work. It don't work. You understand? So that's the reason. You know what I mean? That's the way. That's the reason. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Things. Mm. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So, like I was saying, so getting back to the point, so this streamers bar will work really good, and it will be really good, and there'll be a lot of streamers coming from all people, and people will come together, and I can see it. If you give them great incentive, and you have great people around you to try and you have great people around you to try and push the bar into the great scene and make it make it good and a place to hang out. And it could be successful. Like I said tonight, someone will take this stream and maybe take it and watch it and probably do it themselves. No, I don't blame them. You know what I mean? If they do, I'll keep it up. I think you could do it yourself. So the door is wide open. I have an array of knowledge and experience when it comes to Pattaya and comes to bar scenes and clubs and things like that. And I don't drop all my gems and everything else, but I like when there is room for people to come together and talk some common sense. You know what I'm saying? There is. Yeah, there is room for that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there is room to, there is, there is room for that. You know, don't even, Keith Jenkins, don't even go there. Just don't even bother. Keith Jenkins, I don't even want to start on it. I just don't even want to start on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, just don't even go there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just not gonna go there, bro. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Some people just beg for attention, but there you go. But anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm on my stream, and what I'm saying, like I said, I'm trying to be on a peace treaty, and we're on a peace treaty side of the game, and people should just sign a peace treaty and be cool. There is no need to be disrespectful to anybody in this community, and there's no need for anybody to be disrespectful to anybody or people coming in being disrespectful. And like I did say, I try my best to curb my finger because my people get on my back about this. If someone gave you £20,000 to go and open up a YouTube bar, would you leave Boston straight away? Well, I got some loose ends to tie up, and then I'll probably go. Yeah, I probably would go. You know what I mean? You know. Right, okay. Where can we? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, look, I don't, it's not even hate, it's childishness. That's what it is. So we're having a great conversation here, and some people are just very childish. But, like I said, I'm not buying into the childishness. Okay. We're having a great conversation. We're having a great topic tonight, and we're going in. So I'm not really buying into it. If you haven't grown up by your 50, then unfortunately, if you haven't grown up by that kind of way, like I said, I only move. That's why I only move, guys. That's why I only move with certain people in my life. If people tell me they want to meet me in Philippines, not, I mean, like they want to, when I'm in Philippines, they're going to come down because they're there already. I told them I don't want to meet them. I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about, what's his name? I'm not talking about Brad. Toronto Brad's a very nice guy. Very nice guy. I would meet Toronto Brad. If I go, I would definitely meet Toronto Brad. But there's other people who want to meet me up, and I said that I kindly declined. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm very funny about who I move with, who I'm moving around with. Because there's some people who are just full of negativity. It doesn't matter how much positivity you give them; they're just full of it, and they will it rubs off on you. So your circle is extremely important. It's extremely important. You know what I'm saying? Ignore them and they'll disappear. Well, it's not that easy on YouTube, SKP. It's more like they need to be put on the ban list. That's what they need to do. But people get on my back about it. I'm trying to be a peace treaty. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Don't worry, man. I'm doing good. You know what I mean? You hear me saying? Like I said to you, listen, let me explain something to you. Look, Skippy D, don't worry about me. You don't worry about me. I'm doing good in my life. I know what to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. I'll let you run, Steph Travel. I'll let you run. You know, childishness. Barry, if you open up a Jamaican food shop, yeah, that's better. Let me hear from the real mods. Got no time for childish people. That's a 57-year-old man. This is a 57-year-old man. You should feel ashamed of yourself. That's what you should do. You should feel ashamed of yourself. This is the reason why. This is the reason why you're just a sad person, bro. Seriously, there's not even a peace tree can help you. You're just a sad person, bro. It's just a bit sad to be honest. But if you open up a Jamaican restaurant in Pattaya and the food was good, would it be a successful restaurant open but rammed every day? I can't do. Just too much. I don't believe that, Jay Smith. I mean, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. In life, you cater for you open up places you find that cater to people which are there. Now, yeah, you know, I, bro, it's very difficult. The only way I would open up a restaurant, right? The only restaurant I opened up a Jamaican restaurant was downstairs from Flex Club. It's the only way I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. The chance of you failing is bloody hell, bro. Come on. I mean, the chance of you failing is extremely high. Extremely high. I would open it downstairs from Flex Club and do chicken and do things like that, and it would be good. But apart from that, boy, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Do you think that Test Driver gets SMSOTG after four years drought, he would attack less Boss Club? Yeah, that's what he needs. That's what he needs. He needs to get single man side of the game. If you go without single man side of the game, men must be supposed to go without single man side of the game for a very long time. No way for 3-4 years. That will make you a miserable man. And that's one of the reasons because your body's not supposed to do that. I remember a lady in Pattaya, as my massage lady, right, she kept getting sick. She went to the doctor and the doctor said, the doctor said, the doctor said, why? She said to the doctor, why am I keep getting sick? The doctor was examining everything and everything. She said, the doctor said, when's the last time you had single man side of the game or single woman side of the game? She said, she said like 9 months. He said, well, here's the problem. You need to go and get some single ones. I can't come back. That's what she said. That was one of my masseur lady. A really good friend of mine. Man, was supposed to do it. But yeah, big up, salute SMS OTG lifestyle. SMS OTG lifestyle. Mm. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Yeah. There was a Muslim lady on Flex Club Walking Street selling Indian mama sauce. Yeah, 10 baht. One of those will fill me up. Yeah, I used to eat them every day, bro. Every day, every day. I used to eat 3, 4. Everybody used to eat them. She used to sell out. She used to sell out Billy Blue. It was wonderful. So wonderful. What do they call it? Wonderful they were. They were wonderful. She used to have like a Muslim hat thing on as well. Man, we used to eat it. She used to have food there as well. That food was wonderful. Everything she had was wonderful. So they had a little stool. Used to eat them every day. Every day. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Without a doubt. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I mean, Thai women make good wives, Steve Jenkins. They make good wives. They make good wives, and if you have a wife which is Thai, she's beautiful. She stays slim. She'll cook, she'll clean. They traditionally know how to be old fashioned, and she wants to be the woman, and that's very important to me. She wants to be the woman. You know what I mean? She wants to be the woman, so that's what's important. You know what I mean? Yeah, She wants to be the woman. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's nice to have a Thai wife, without a doubt, no doubt about it, man. Yeah, yeah, she's very submissive. She's very feminine. She's very she wants to be a woman. She'll take care of you. She'll cook. She'll clean, and she'll be good. You just find the one was older, maturer. Around about 30 up. And like I said, if you're talking about young girls, every kind of young girl is party and animal and parties and everything else. So that goes for anywhere in the world. So find an older girl and you'll be okay. There you go. Yes, sir. You know. But yeah, like I said, it's definitely nice to have a Thai wife, and Thai women make her. Like I said, Thai women are very beautiful, and they keep their figure as well. So you got a whole round package if you have a Thai wife, without a doubt. Without a doubt. But anyway, back to the subject. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, this guy's asking too many questions, so you guys get rid of him. Give him a timeout. You're asking the mod too many questions. Here you go. Here you go. You get a timeout for asking too many questions to my mod. Talk to me if you want to talk to me. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Keith, when are you coming to Thailand? Yeah, man, he needs to come to Thailand, man. We need to get Keith Jenkins to Thailand. Keith Jenkins is gonna love Thailand, no doubt about it, man. He's gonna love it. You're gonna love the food. You're gonna love the atmosphere. You're gonna love the women. You're gonna love Thailand, bro. I lived in Thailand for 7 years, bro, and well, I miss it. I miss that place, bro. But everything has its time. You know what I mean? What about, you know what I mean? Hi, boss. Did you see Ricky today? It could be wedding bells very soon. New TikTok special lady. Not see. I've not seen him. I not seen the stream. I clicked onto his stream for a couple of times. I saw him walking around, but I didn't. I didn't watch the stream because I was so busy today. Showing the prawn. I was very busy, so I didn't get time to watch the stream. You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't get time to watch the stream. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. He actually came from there. He came from there, Billy Blue. He came from Zoom to Thailand, from Zoom to Thailand to this channel. He came from Zoom to Thailand to this channel. I was on Zoom to Thailand channel, and he saw me over there. He liked my style and came from over there to here. Spread some love. That's where he came from. Zoom to Thailand's a very, very funny guy, man. Top guy, man. He's a funny guy, great entertainer. He's a good live streamer as well, Billy Blue. He's a good live streamer. He's very funny, very entertaining, very good, and he has a good channel. You know what I mean? Yeah, Zoom to Thailand and salute to Zoom to Thailand without a doubt. Super Thailand's a top guy, man, without a doubt. I always try to go over there and try and spread some love and, do what I can. I was on his panel last week. I don't usually go up there, but people always tell me, how come you don't go on panels? And my viewers will say, Barry, why you don't go on panels? Why you don't go on panels? I said, I don't mind going on panels if I have some time. If I have some time, I don't mind. So I went on a panel last week and we were chopping it up, having some fun. Yeah, we had some fun. He has a good live stream on a Saturday, every Saturday, 5 o'clock UK time. So check out Zoom to Thailand, man. He's doing very well with his live streams too. So good on him. Mm, okay, okay. I was basically based in Pattaya. I didn't really go. I was laser focused in Pattaya because I had a business down there, so I was laser focused in Pattaya. And I did go Bangkok. I did go a few other places outskirts of Thailand, but I was basically laser focused in Pattaya, doing my business and doing my nightclub promoting and building up my club fillers. This is where the club fillers started. Started in Pattaya, and I was building it up. I was promoting on the streets. I was promoting here. I was just doing my best, man. But I was laser focused. I was laser focused on where I was supposed to be. You know what I mean? I wasn't running all over the place. You know what I mean? 72 in the chat. We're in the club fillers. We're going to keep going. I'm just going to use the toilet and we're going to come back. What we're talking about now, let's get the conversation going. It's gone back to positive conversation again. Shauna Prawn's in the building. Good to see Shauna Prawn, Jay Smith, Billy Blue, SMSOTG, and Keith Jenkins. How good could it be? How good could it be? Baron was here. London Cabby was here. It can't get no better than that, can it? You know what I mean? We're doing good down here at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. It can't get no better than that. You know, let's keep it pumping. I'm going to go to the toilet and come back.
Stress. Check it out. Yo. Feel the rhythm on the bass bar. Man, I feel the rhythm on the bass bar. Hip and the drum and come around and test me. Pumping up, pumping up. Bite all my stress. Temperature is right.
We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, 2 hours into the live stream. We're having a great conversation tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And we're just pumping it through. So, this streamers bar, guys, is a great idea. And, it's a great idea. And I think it would definitely work. Like I said, it would work in Kosan Road. I'm thinking that it would work in Pattaya. And it's a great idea. You know what I mean? It's a great idea. And like I did say, like I said, I know all the aspects of having a bar and working a bar, because I've had a bar. I've had 30% of a bar before. It wasn't a bar. It was actually a go-go. I've had clubs. I've had a club. I've had a go-go. 30% cut of a go-go, and I've had a club before. So I know the aspects of Pattaya. I don't know everything. I wouldn't say I know everything. I'm not as experienced as everybody else, but like I said, there is loads of people. Opening a bar and having a bar inside Pattaya, Thailand is not that difficult. The most difficult part of the situation, but the most difficult part of it is making it work, making it successful. Because people will give you things and people will make you work, but you just have to just keep pumping it through. You know what I mean? There you go. Okay. Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I mean? There you go. I don't have that. I know Charlie doesn't want me to do that, so what I'll do, I'll just delete the comment. I won't tell him that. I'll just delete it, so you can't say it was. I did. That was a bit of a rough mod. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that, but yeah. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that you can definitely have a great time without a doubt. SMS OTG Lifestyle says legends. Yeah, the legends in the house, without a doubt. The legends are in the house. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 Okay, you know, yeah, great story. But like I did say, yeah. So there you go. Like I did say, when you are building a business and when you are a business owner, when you're an entrepreneur, the people always say things, but the truth of the matter is the reality of the situation is this. Did people watch Rich Dad Poor Dad? My rich dad told me to build a business. My poor dad told me to get a job. There ain't nothing wrong with getting a job, but you know what I'm saying? It's just funny. My rich dad told me to my rich dad told me to build a business. My poor dad told me to get a job. Yeah, so that's the way it is. But yeah, I suppose in life you gotta do what you gotta do to make it successful. Okay, you own 30% of a go-go. Which one? Yeah, I own the 30% of go-go. I don't have to put everything out on YouTube, but I own 30% of a go-go. I can tell you the story if you want me to. Okay. What do you think of LD bars? They seem to have good fun, great streaming. Not for me. It's not for me. I'm not into that. But it's worth it if some people want to do it. I don't judge anybody to what they are, but I don't. It's not for me. It's not my road. You know what I'm saying? Right. What happened was I was in Pattaya and I was promoting for this club, this nightclub, and I had all my whole team there was doing great, really great, filling up the club and filling up all the kind of clubs. But there was next across the road from there was a go-go, and she was suffering. We used to look in there sometimes. There was no one in there, like one person in there. And I was trying to get hold of the lady who owned it because I heard it was a beautiful lady who had a Japanese boyfriend, and the Japanese boyfriend and her split up, and he gave her all these hundreds of thousands of baht. And the game goes. He owned a hotel, and he gave her half the money and all kind of thing. She had all kind of money, but she just didn't know what to do. She just opened up a go-go. Anyway, I wanted to get hold of the lady, couldn't find her. I got a scoop on the road who she was. And anyway, I found a scoop on the road who she was, and cut a long story short, I bucked up with her in 808. Saw her in 808, bang, couldn't believe it. Bang, bought her a drink straight away. And got her the drink and then got chatting and, got talking, got her number, dropped the lyrics, and then we was talking. I wasn't actually dropping lyrics, we was talking network marketing, just talking and it got round to talking about, I said to her that I can help you with your club, I can make it for you. And because she was really struggling with the club. And she told me to come around the house one day, and I came around her house, and she said she was telling me how struggling she was. She was showing me how struggling she was. The club, she was about to give it up. And to be honest with you, because the thing about a go-go, you start hemorrhaging money if you're not making it. So I knew she was in a desperate situation, and when someone's in a desperate situation, you can. I said to her, okay, fair enough, I can help you, but I want 30% of the bar, and you don't get 30% of the bar nowhere in Pattaya. No one ain't gonna give you 30% of the bar. It's just not gonna happen. But I threw it out there because I knew she was in a position she needed help. I knew I could do it. And she went for it. She called me up, said, "Okay, I'll give you 30% of the bar." And this is where I started. I went to work. You know what I mean? I went to work, brought my team down there, and then we started. That's where the Big Boss Fridays started. I started doing the Big Boss Fridays there. Big Boss Friday. It started. That was where it was born, and we was doing Big Boss Fridays there, and we was doing like a hip hop theme in the go-go, which was no one ever used to do that. Just out thinking outside the box, ingenious ideas like that, and it worked really good. Girls was in hip hop clothes, and you see the girls in hats, and you see the girls and then I put all the girls in my t-shirt. We love Barry. If you see go through some of the pictures, you'll see the pictures. You'll see it, and you'll say "We Love Barry," and I put all the girls in that, and then it was a hip hop theme with the girls in my t-shirt and hip hop hats with girls and things like that. And it was hip hop music on a Friday, and it bang. One day we made 100,000 baht. She couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. I was like, God damn. She put up my big poster all over her club and everything else, Club Fillers Inc. And we was on board, and we was doing some wonderful things, man. We was doing some wonderful things. We banged down the club in a wonderful way. And, the contract was brilliant. She ended up finding some guy, and the guy didn't want her to do the club no more. Didn't want her to do the go-go no more. Obviously, you find the right guy in Pattaya or Thailand or wherever it is, or foreigner, he ain't gonna want you to do no go-go. He didn't want her to do the go-go no more, and she gave it up. It was a good contract. It was a good contract. It was a good contract. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, I mean, if you want to entertain yourself, then you can. Good vibes. I mean, there is some guys which are simple minded. They're trying to enjoy themselves in this channel. Good vibes is one of them. You know, you're trying to enjoy yourself as much as you can, so enjoy yourself as much as you can. I just want to know you. Yeah, so that's what happened. What does Rich Dad Poor Dad say? Rich Dad Poor Dad says, you know, like one of the dads, he had two dads, and one dad said to him, "Go to work, go and find a job, go and get a job, just go and get a job," because he was trying to. And his other dad said, "Get a business." And when he did the business, he became rich. when he when he and when he did a job, he was always at the same stage throughout his life. You have to read the book or study the book, and you'll see it. You know what I mean? If you truly want to become rich, you got to start your own business. Go through the ranks. Uh, okay. Then I enjoy myself, but I try to, if I'm in a room full of guys, good vibes, I'll at least come up with something which is at least try and be funny. I know everybody wants to be a stand-up comedian on this channel, or at least I would try and come up with something knowledgeable to put in the chat. There's 101 questions you could ask me about Thailand, Philippines, single man, being single. There's 101 things you can put in the chat. You don't have to be, you don't have to spin on top of your head and show me your, you know, I mean, show me your A. You don't have to do that, bro. You can just ask me 101 questions and we drop it up and we get it through. We got some sensible guys in the chat. You've seen the way Shauna Perona operates and a few other guys operate. Why can't you operate like that? He could ask his wild questions, anything else just like that, just for the fun of it. It can be fun, but you still put some sort of essence in it so we can learn some things. You don't have to just be the silliest one in the room all the time. Yeah. Okay. Barry, do you have another channel streaming? Yeah, I do. I have two channels streaming. And the reason why I have two channels streaming is because the other channel, I'm trying to build up watch hours. So I'm trying to build up the watch hours on one and I'm trying to get the other one on this one. So what I do, yeah, to the other one, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't have a productive business, but I have a business. I've made £1,500 in one day. I've had a business which somebody gives me £400 in one shot. I don't have a productive business, but everything around me was bought by my business. I don't have a productive business, but I have a brand called Club Philazik. It's got a website, it's got clothes, it's got this, it's got t-shirts, we've got this. And I wake up every day and I drink Hennessy for free and I've got champagne we're going to drink and we got this. I mean, do I have to keep going? Do I have to keep going? Do I have to keep going? I ain't got a viable business, but I can spray Gucci aftershave every day for free. I can travel the world. I can go Brazil. I can go Ukraine. I can do this. I can do that. And it's all bought by not a viable business. I ain't got a viable business. And you can't make this stuff up out here, can you? You just can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. You just can't make it up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, you know what I mean? There you go. You just can't make it up. Okay, would you choose to have a bar from Soya 6, Soya Tree Town, Soya Lenki, and why? I would probably go as most close to Walking Street, like what Sheep Charlie said, more to Walking Street than anything. I don't think I would go to Soya 6 because I believe that Soya 6 has been cornered by you know who. Tree Town, I don't think Tree Town has been seasoned. It's not been. No one doesn't know if Tree Town is going to work or not, and it doesn't look like it is. I'm like, it might do. They might do. It might be a drastic change around where people just all of a sudden switch around from going Walker Street and go down to Tree Town. But the likeliness of that happening is very, very slim. I can see the way Tree Town is going. It's going to be a long road for them, a long road if it ever does work. I'm sorry to tell you, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I just see it as a very, very long road. It might work in the next 5 years, but like I said, there was a place called Soho Square in just up Walker Street, and they had a load of bars and clubs like Tree Town and everything else, and People invested millions down there with all different investors, and they guaranteed it was going to work because all you had to do was come off Walking Street and you were in Soho Square. It was going to people were just going to come off it, and bang, it failed. It didn't work. It felt all the clubs one by one dropped like dominoes. There was no one left. The only thing what worked down there was two things what worked down there. Three things. First thing what came along was Flex Club. He's the one who made that club out of zero. There was nothing. It was a desert. There was nothing down there. I have to give it to him for that. It was like, boy, there was an office down there where they controlled the whole of the patches. They were trying to give it away for free, and people wouldn't take it. People wouldn't take it for free. That's when you know that it's a desert. You know what I mean? And he came along and took it, and he made Flex Club out of it and made it successful. And then after that, what happened was Subway came along. Subway was successful. And then what happened after that, what made it really successful, that story was when um, McDonald's came along. And you know, wherever McDonald's go, you're going to be successful. Wherever you go, you got McDonald's, you're going to have a successful story. McDonald's, then what happened after that was the Russian club across the road came and opened up, and then that soil started to pick up again and make money, you know. So, like I said, my point is Tree Town is not seasoned enough to know whether it's going to work or not. So I wouldn't be going to something where I don't know what's going to be seasoned. LK Metro works good. I would do it in LK Metro, yes. LK Metro season, he's done well. He's done well. He does well. Queen Club, got great clubs down there. It's seasoned. People love it. It's off Walking Street. And it's known to be successful. You know, so like that. That's the way it goes down. Mm. You know, down at the Club Village Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Okay. You know, there you go. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see where we're at now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Very near Walker Street used to be really popular 20 years ago. Now it's dead. Sawyer 1330. Yeah, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go Sawyer 13, J Smith. I wouldn't go Sawyer 13. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. I wouldn't go Sawyer 13. Mm. You can see it's okay. 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 You know what I mean? Rent is £80,000 a month. Single shop, key money. Uh, well, that's still quite high. That's bloody high, Jay Smith. £80,000. Walking Street Club, you can get Walking Street. You can get a Walking Street bloody bar, a place for 80,000. The average on Walking Street is 100,000. You know, I mean, 80,000. That's high. That's high for a fucking club, a single shop. That's high, bro. That's high money, bro. That's high money. Mm. You know, and it's quite obvious you've got to be there if you're gonna make a bar. You obviously got to be there. You're not gonna make a bar from here, are you? You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? Bloody hell, bro. Some of these guys some of these guys make me laugh, bro. Some of these guys in the chat there, they talk like they're just. Some of these guys in the chat, they just talk like they just. I mean, what's the age group in this gap, bro? What is the bloody age group? It just blows my mind. I mean, how would you be able to make a club work? And you think I'm gonna? Some people think Berger thinks I'm gonna open up a club and sit in England and open up a bar. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. You just can't make it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, damn, bro. You just don't get it, do you guys? I mean, it's just, it's just. I mean, some things are just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I mean, do I have to talk to you like a baby for you to understand? I mean, bloody hell, bro. It's hard, man. It's tough. It's tough. Some of these simple-minded guys. It's too simple for me, man. It's too simple. It's too much, bro. You know what I mean? It's too simple. It's too simple. You know what I'm saying? It's too simple. It's too simple. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Right. Echo Metro Rent has paid 12 months up front too. Yeah, well, yeah, you pay up front. Yeah, you got to do that. You got to pay up front. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There you go. Okay. You know, like I said, yeah, you got to pay up front. You know, without a doubt. Simple as simple does. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult. Yeah, some things which are just, some things which are just bloody common sense. I mean, I suppose people just want to entertain themselves. Yeah, so that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I suppose everybody's got a right to their own opinion. You know what I mean? But boy, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel every single night, chopping it up, mixing it up, and definitely pumping it through. You know, this streams bar would be a great idea, man. We're gonna do some great things with this streamer bar, without a doubt. You know what I mean? Let's take a little commercial break and come back at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? Jay Smith's in the building. You know, we are here Monday night. Monday night in the place to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
It won't be successful. People fight. People fight. Grown men, you don't need to fight. Grown men don't need to fight. You can grow up. You can grow up and you can be men. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be this competition out there when you are doing your thing. There's always going to be, conflicts of interest, but you got to grow up at some point. You know what I mean? You got to grow up and you got to understand that, you know what I mean, your environment you're in. And when you're into Thailand, you don't want to be fighting. I don't think you do want to be. Because we've all seen what happened to a certain person who wanted to fight in Thailand. He ended up in jail for 4 days. And lucky he didn't go to jail for a long time. So you don't go fighting in Thailand, man. You stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? You stay in your lane. It's not the place for that. You know what I mean? Thailand's a wonderful country with some wonderful people, and they're tolerant. They're very tolerant. They're tolerant people. They let you do. Thailand made me build my YouTube Club Fillers Inc. Thailand made me, become a Walkie Street clout and build up my clout. And there's not, some people, some places will just never let you do that. They'll never let you come in there and just, dominate the place like that. So they're tolerant, but they're not going to let you just go around fighting. That's not a no-no because they have to have control of the place. They have to have control of the foreigners. So unless you want some big fines and you want to be in jail and you want to be, you going to fight. You know what I'm saying? The sensible thing to do is to stay in your lane. You understand? It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Okay, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of negativity in the chat today. I don't know where it's coming from, but that definitely has to get cleaned up. That negativity. I'm not a kind of guy who wants to ban the whole chat, but I don't like the negativity. To be honest, I like to hang out with a bunch of great people. So I'm being very lenient as much as I can, but boy, my fingers on the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Fingers on the trigger. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, there you go. Good for you. Okay. You know what I mean? Negativity. There's a lot of negativity. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of negativity. I don't know if it's coming from alternate accounts or people. One person's got different accounts, but like I did say, I'm trying to be on this peace tree and I'm trying to be as lenient as I can. But some people it's just full of negativity. There's no hope for some people. Can't help it. Okay, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. But like I said, I can't hang out with too many people like that. I gotta hang out with the right people. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. That's what life is about. Life is about taking. It's not. Listen, let me explain something about life, and it's just the same thing what Sylvester Stallone said. Let me tell you something you already know. Life is a mean, horrible, nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees and leave you there permanently if you let it. But it's not how hard you get hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. It's how much you can take and keep pushing. If you want something out of life, you go out there and you take it. And you don't ask for it, you go and you take it. You understand? And don't make excuses. You know what I mean? That's what losers do. Losers make excuses about this and that and all kind. They make all the excuses in the world why they can't do it. You got everything under the sun why you can't do it. You understand? Well, you can do it. If you just believed in yourself a little bit more, you would do it. You know what I mean? But if you're just going to be a loser and full of negativity, unfortunately, there's nobody can help you. There's a lot of bars in Pattaya, virtual projects, just blokes say they have a bar in Pattaya. 100%, 100%. I said that earlier, Jay Smith. 100%. That's what it is. Because think about it, Jay Smith. Look, say you retire on like 500 grand or £1 million. Yeah. Then, well, some people got more, but say you have got that. And you're gonna get bored or you want to do something or you just want to some people they've come out of jobs, they come out of business, they be in Pattaya, they want to be somebody. They want to be somebody because in Pattaya you can be a nobody, you could just be another foreigner. But if you want to be somebody for a little amount of money, you can be somebody for a little amount of money. And if you're in a bar, you're sitting there in a bar. I said, "What do you do, man?" "Oh, I own a bar in Pattaya." "You own a bar?" "Oh, it's great, man. Where's your bar?" "Oh, this is my bar. Look, it's got this, got upstairs, got a nice pool table, got this." And these days you can go on the phone and say, pool table. "Oh, that's a nice bar." Boom. Your credibility's gone through the roof now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you're a bar owner, you're a business owner. Your credibility's gone through. He owns this bar. You understand? So a lot of people do that for a small amount of money. That mean it's going to be successful. Just means that they just got a bar. You know what I mean? There ain't nothing wrong with having a bar. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? See you later, Fred. See you later, Fred. See you later. If nobody's here, you're definitely ain't going to be here for motivational. See you later. It's time to clean up shop with these negativity guys. I can't, I can't deal with these negativity guys too much. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, it's time to clean up shop. I walked past Andy's bar. I saw a 7 earlier. I could count the maximum of 10 customers total. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, right, Jay Smith, it's low season. You can't knock anybody. It's damn low season. Yeah, and like Thailand's been for a very, very bad low season. And anybody who's got a bar, trust me, having a bar can be a nightmare. But the point is this, look, at the end of the day, it's like this. If you pay the price for having a bar in Pattaya, that's why sometimes it's better to. I believe, as I said, if I have some money and I do get some money to Jay Smith, it's better just buying a couple of condos, bro, and rent them out and done, and it saves everybody else the headache of having a bar and waiting for girls and this and that, trying to get a formula together. It's extremely difficult, man. It's a tough road, no doubt about it, man. So yeah, there's true washing machines about. You know what I mean? Mm. You know what I mean? Yeah. I see you there, DP Explorer, coming through, say, keep doing your thing. We are going to do our thing. We are going to do our thing. We're going to be motivational. We're going to be educational. We're going to be talking about different topics for different days. There's nothing going to stop me. You think a little guy's coming in the chat talking rubbish, he's going to stop me? That's why I stuck him on a ban list, because if he's not here for motivation, you're not here. You shouldn't be here. If I can't motivate, you shouldn't be here. You should be on the ban list. So you know what I'm saying. If you're not here to be motivated and learn something and educate yourself, then unfortunately, you could be fun. If you want to just have fun and enjoy it, that's cool. But you know what I'm saying. If you're just going to be negative, 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 unfortunately, I don't have that much patience, and I'm trying. My patience runs thin, bro. Because anybody who knows on my channel, the only person who bans is me. You know what I'm saying? And my ban hand is strong, and I try to stay away from that because I'm trying to be on a peace tree. But some people just, they're just full of it. They're full of negativity. But yeah. Well, big up, man. Big up for that. Big up for that. You see, that's all I want to know. When people like Jay Smith, London Cabby, people like David May, people like Barron, I'm getting on Barron's case anyway. For for Barron, people like London Cabby, David May, SMSOTG, people like Cheap Charlie, people like some great people, man. We got some great people, man. We got some great people in these chats, man. Toronto, some great people we got. We got. But just keep drinking. Sometimes you just got. So when you are that good, when you keep drinking, when you are that good, and you will face it when you open your live stream. When you are as good and you are as knowledgeable as me, you're gonna get people which just have that envy inside of them and that jealousy, and they're gonna come down to try and distract you from your blessings. You're gonna trying to distract you from your blessings, and don't buy into it. Learn to ignore it. I find it hard when it's a person which I know who's got a channel or something like that. I find it very difficult. I feel ashamed of it for themselves. I'm like, God damn, bro. You got a channel, you do this, you're an old boy, you're 58 years old, and you're acting like you can't even come and have a decent conversation with a decent people. I mean, some people are just lost. They're just lost. There's no hope for them. You know what I mean? There is some people who's just no hope for them, you know what I mean? And it reflects on the way they are. They just reflects on the way they are. They just and then you get I get the other side, the fun side, where people are just mimicking me and saying this and saying, "Yeah, you're broke and you live in the UK and you ain't got no money." I get all that. Yeah, that's cool. I can ignore that because I know I know my current situation is not my final destination. They don't even know what situation I'm in. They're just talking. You know what I'm saying? I can get that. I can have a laugh with that. But what I can't get is when people are just of a certain age and they act like children. It's like, God damn, man. Okay. Mm. There you go. Mhm. Okay. Boss, the Chinese guy running, walking, walking. This guy. Okay. I didn't visit Laos. No, I didn't go to Laos. I've never been to Laos. There's much easier. uh, yeah, I agree with that, Treater. I agree with that, Jay Smith. But I can tell you one thing, boy, they say that. Yeah, the truth is true. It's true what Jay Smith said. There is many places around the world. He's in Vietnam. They do that in Vietnam. They do it in Vietnam and all over the world. There's many places around the world to do that kind of thing. Many easier places. I wouldn't say that, but Thailand was the easiest place to do that, personally. But people, they do say it's the laundry of the world. But I mean, I don't know. I know there's a lot of places around the world where you can, it is what it is. You know, yeah, you know. Uh, and like I did say to you before, like I was saying to you before, Thailand, what was his name? Thailand Click Clucker. Like I said, I don't think it would spoil it. I don't think it will spoil it. I think that they're doing it for a reason. There's a reason behind why they're doing it. I think personally they could be trying to get rid of all the girly bars and trying to bring in that, as a supplement to that. I don't think it will spoil it, not at all, because if anything, it will bring more people in. And you're not talking about you're not nothing hard. It's only small like that. It's just the older generation are upset about the situation because everywhere they go, it doesn't smell good. I mean, I couldn't, and it's not like they can find a way of, or I suppose they can. They can find a way of having um, that kind of thing, odorless blow. If it was like that, that would be better, But the old people are not happy about it. But the younger guys, the younger people are all over the moon. The backpackers and all the other people, they're over the moon, isn't it? They're over the moon about it. I think personally, so yeah, there's a lot more to it. I don't know exactly what the move is, but I mean, it's very much extreme move, mate, to go from, like I said, like if you had what they have in the shops a year ago, you would probably go jail for 20 years, 15 years. And now you could do it for free. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I mean? Okay. Mm. Dubai is number one. I agree. I agree with you, Jay Smith. I agree with that. I agree with that. It's Thailand. It could be. It could be Thailand. It could be. It could be. It could make it like that. And maybe that's what they want. They want it to be the new capital. They want to take over from Amsterdam. They want to take over from all these other places, California. They want it to be. It can be. I think it can be. I think it could be a move like that they want to do. You know, a lot of people are not happy about it. That's the way it is. Yeah, Dubai. Yeah, I mean Dubai definitely. Jay Smith, 100%, definitely. Dubai is the hub for definitely for uh, respect. Yeah, for real. All the less is chill. Yeah, man. Sorry, say that name is the documentary. Okay. Oh, that's the documentary. Yeah, I mean, I believe it could be. They could go in. I don't know what. I mean, like I said, I don't run the country, so I don't really criticize, and I don't like to talk about politics. But it's a very extreme move. It's a very extreme move to go from one extreme to another. But this is Thailand. You know what I mean? This is Thailand. You know what I mean? It's still a great country, but you know, boy, I don't know if it's the smartest. I just don't know. I don't know. Let me not just say I don't know. California, did it work in Amsterdam? Amsterdam was the place, wasn't it? I suppose it did work in Amsterdam. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. It's hard to say. Mm. They're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, Monday night. Let's take this down. Peace Treaty side of the game. Yeah, so on a peace treaty side of the game, guys, and I'm trying my best to be as lenient in the chat as possible. I'm trying to let the chat flow. I'm trying to, keep it as positive as I can. Trying to stay in my lane, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a good chat tonight. We had a great chat hangout as well. We chatted, hang it out. We had a great time and we was chilling. We had some good name brand guys in the chat. I won't let other people spoil it because of great people was in the chat tonight, and I felt good about it. I won't let that spoil it about tonight. And I had some some great ideas, you know what I mean? And I'll be coming up with new ideas and new things and different things which, people can think about, food for thought. I wasn't here to offend no bar owners because I know that the bar owners have a tough time right now. And there's nothing wrong with having a bar. But there's nothing wrong with having a bar or owning a bar or anything like that. That's your choice, man. I'm not here to smash someone else's dream. So, overall, it was a good night. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. 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 Yeah, I don't really have time to talk, man, too much. I ain't got no time to talk. People just sitting there trolling and talking nonsense. If you talk too much nonsense in the chat, you get out. Because it's not, you get, negativity breeds negativity. I want to open up a shop. The Thai government can change the rule anytime. Yeah, I agree with you, Jay Smith. I can see that coming. I can see that coming back and forth. I can see that coming, Jay Smith. But they're definitely going to regulate it somewhere along the line. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely going to regulate it somewhere along the line because it's out of control, isn't it? It's out of control. It's all out of control, bro. It's just crazy. You can't have it like that. So it's going to be controlled somewhere. You know. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that. I know that. You know what I mean? You know, I know that. You know what I'm saying? Now, Club Fillers. Yeah, it'll be Deep Explorers. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of things is opening up and changing. But I've never been into it myself. I've never been in it to myself, and I've never been into it myself. So I just stay in my lane, and keep focused. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it definitely needs regulating because it's gone crazy. Everybody and their dog is jumped on it. That was like the gold rush of the year. That must be the gold rush of the year. That was, man, because it's like bang, it's like bang, they legalized it and bang, left, right, and center. Like it was just like man, bang, 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 everywhere. I never know shops could open up so quickly. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, Burger. See you later. See you later, Burger. See you later, mate. See you later. Okay. No. You can't. Tree Town, you got to be careful. You got to be careful how you're speaking because the thing about it is like this, boss. When you get a girl that is, okay, yeah, you got to be careful how you speak in Tree Town. I touch on a subject like that, I'd probably get a real yellow check mark, and it's hard to get a yellow check mark with talking like this. But when you start going off the track, it's not legal everywhere in the world, is it? So you are talking about illegal stuff. You can't do that. You get start getting a yellow check mark on your check. You do all the stream, do a nice stream, and everything goes. Next minute, you got a yellow check mark. What do you do with that? You know what I mean? You're going to go down to YouTube and say, try and negotiate, and you're talking about illegal stuff. You got to be careful what you're saying on these YouTube streets, and they got a lot stricter. With certain things, so you got to be careful. That's why I don't really, I don't touch on it. There's certain things you can say. Certain things. It's just like if you were in the height of the C19, if you spoke about C19, bang, yellow check mark. Well, probably they wouldn't even monetize it. All them kind of things. Certain words you can say. You can get yellow check mark for calling a person's name was banned on YouTube. You call a certain name person banned on YouTube, you get a yellow check mark for it just because you mentioned the name. YouTube is very sensitive. You got to be careful. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tree Town, but come on. Come on. You can't come on the platform and start talking about everything. You got to be very careful. You got to be very careful. Very careful of what you're talking about as a streamer, especially. And the bigger you get and the more audience you get, is the more you got to be more careful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to be very careful of that road there. This is you got to understand as a YouTuber. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not worth the risk. It's just not worth it. There's certain subjects you don't talk about. There's certain things you don't talk. Politics you don't talk about. There's certain race talk you don't talk about, and there's certain things you just don't talk about on your channel. Guarantee you, because you're risking your channel. For what reason? For what's the purpose for it? So just stick to stay in your lane. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Yeah, so stick to what you used to. Stick to Thailand, Philippines, Asia, single man side of the game. Talk to that. But once you start swaying off and you start going into politics and different things like that, man, you're in danger of bloody losing your channel. Mm. Yeah, they definitely are lurking, without a doubt. Definitely are lurking. That's without a doubt. I mean, you can't run away from that. They're lurking. But anyway, we had fun today. I had a great stream today, guys. I learned a lot, man. I'm so glad a lot of guys who came down today. It was a great stream today. A lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. It made me feel good about the stream today. So I know a few people tried to spoil it. I'm sure I controlled myself a lot. We had a good stream today. Really good, great guys who came down. London Cabby, Jay Smith, Baron, and Keith Jenkins. Um, Cheap Charlie. A lot of people came down. We had a great conversation, chopped up a great knowledge, and we came together with a great thing. And that's what I like. That's what I want to get out of my channel. I want to learn myself something. And when I learn something from my channel, it's worth more than even money. I don't even have to earn £1, but knowledge is power. You understand? Knowledge is power. That can take. And that's why rich people, they're silent when they're around you, because they can say one thing to you, which you could just boom, you could change your whole life. Knowledge is power. It's not always about money. It's about knowledge. And the knowledge, it was a great conversation today, without a doubt. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it today. You know what I mean? Without a doubt. You know what I mean? No doubt about it. You know what I mean? I was born in London. I was born in Tottenham, near Tottenham. But, your network is your net worth, 100. We'll leave it just like that. Your network, 100%, bro. Your network is your net worth, 100%. Heskin P. Guys, I'm signing off. See you guys tomorrow night, 9 o'clock UK time. Let's just ask Jay Smith bar. Comment. Jay Smith, I sat in a bar last week. You saw it opposite Buckfast breakfast. Couple hours directly opposite. Okay. There's one car going on. Okay. you know, Jay Smith, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just, there is hundreds everywhere on every corner right now. So, everybody's fighting for it, you know what I mean? Without a doubt. Good stream. We pumped it through. We had a great time. Pick up Keith Jenkins, Jay Smith, and all you guys who came through. Salute. Barry the Boss is signing off.